Greetings, darlings. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, new chat module. Who dis? I only used Streamer Bot like once, and now I'm back on it. I'm like, where are all my buttons? Where are all the buttons? I'm not used to these. These are all new, and I have to relearn them immediately. Hello, hello, welcome in. For those of you that are new here, I am having an identity crisis at the moment. So for now, you can just call me Rita. And I am that hot single Russian in your area. I'm serious, I'm only like a block away. You better close your doors. I'm in your area. It's been a while. Hello, hello, who is it? Hello. We got 𝕮𝖆𝖙 the sniper. Hello, 𝕮𝖚𝖙. Hello, Wart. Hello, Codman. Hello, Putin. Hello, Moku. Hello, Coco. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you? How are you? My door is wide open now. That's unfortunate. You're gonna catch a cold. You're gonna catch a cold. Get some insulation in there. I have oh, okay, never mind. Open the door, wide open. No hinges. You're not allowed to have hinges anymore. Give me the sugar. Give me the sugar. No more hinges. I mean, it's been a month since I last streamed. It's been like a whole month. So like I have been on a pretty depressing hiatus for like a whole month. And so like most of you know why. Some of you may not, and some of you may know why, but maybe like confused as to what like the specifics of the situation are. It's a lot. It's been a lot. I've gone through a lot. I've been Yeah, alright. I'm going on another hiatus beginning now. Goodbye. 1 month for every brick that just got thrown. That's another added on to the hiatus. The welcome I receive. I thought you were happy to see me. Oh, pshaw. Yeah, so like I do bring news. I bring a lot of news, actually. A lot of things happened to me over the past month. It's been a wild ride. So today is more of a like, hi. It's been a while. Here's what happened, Zatsu. I'm probably not gonna play any games today or anything. It's probably just gonna be chatting and be like updating and be like, here's what happened to Rita over the past month. degen Rita or Irasto Rita, and like why the difference in name is going to start to matter, and some of the decisions I've made, and some of the decisions I'm still waiting to make. It's a lot. I nearly used the in-bed reading, but I feel like that would undercut the announcement. I would just kind of skip it. Like today, I do want to kind of go to a little bit more serious tone. Like, there's still funny ha-has. Like, you can't have a Rita stream without the funny ha-has. But like, I do want to go over like kind of more serious direction and be like, where we're going, what are the goals now, what happened, and I'm sorry to say I'm gonna have to be a little bit more of a hard ass on new rules. There are some new rules. And I am gonna have to be a little bit more anal about making sure people follow them. Because, like before, you know, you guys could just kind of like come in here and do whatever. As long as you're not crossing any like big lines, any hard set lines. You guys can just kind of come in here and fuck around a little bit. But now... please understand, I'm just kind of trying to protect my own butt out here. So there will be new rules, and I am gonna have to be a little bit more on top of things as far as like making sure people follow them. But that's just a keep me safe kind of reason. It's not. I don't want to be a fun killer, you know. So I guess, and if this sounds scripted, I don't really have a script, but I do have like bullet point notes over everything I kind of want to talk about today, and like the order I want to talk about it in. And I have been thinking about like what I wanted to say on my quote unquote comeback stream after the month-long hiatus that has happened. And I guess the first thing I want to start out with is like explaining why I took it, and sorry, I'm gonna be speaking a little slow because I'm trying to pick my words carefully here. Why I took that hiatus, like what exactly happened that made me want to take that hiatus, what happened during it, who I've talked to about it, and kind of what were some solutions and maybe non-solutions that came out of that. So I guess I want to start out with like why I was gone, what happened, why did I just kind of disappear off the face of the internet for like a good month. It was a good month. I was still like looking at stuff, but I wasn't really interacting with stuff. So what ended up happening is I live in Japan, all right? I am a foreigner that lives in Japan, officially like an American foreigner that lives in Japan for work. And I have a certain category of visa that allows me to do that work. And because of the category of that visa, for the past 2 years, it's been 2 years, it's been a long time coming. This has been a really long and strenuous and stressful legal process. And for the past 2 years, essentially, I've been trying to get permission to earn income from outside of that category of visa. And what that is any income from streaming, any income from art commissions, any income from rigging commissions, any income from even game development. I have gotten money from game development before. So basically anything from the internet, like throne gifts, Steam game gifts, like literally anything that can be classified as income from like the internet falls outside of that category. Hello, 𝕮𝖆𝖙. I'm sorry, I tried my best here. Hello, welcome and good to see you. And so all of those internet activities fall outside of my visa category. So I've been trying to get permission. So like I need to apply and get permission from the Japanese government to get income from the non-categorized. And so I'm like, hey, Japanese government, can I please get permission to earn money from the internet? Basically TLDR, like the most boiled down Kids Bob version of what's going on here. And they told me no. I got a big fat no. I do not have permission to earn that income. I would like to explain why. Unfortunately, that would kind of dox me a little bit. Boopy, hello, welcome and good to see you. Thank you for the hat pats. I am trying to kind of like pick my words carefully here. Because this is a lot of very like sensitive legal information, but I still think that you guys should at least know kind of the gist of what's been happening in the background. So like it's a long, complicated, long checklist of reasons, but I got denied that permission. So I am not able to legally earn any income from streaming, not from art commissions, not from rigging commissions, not from game development, not from merch, not from nothing. Basically, if I earn money off the internet, it's not under that category, and I do not have permission to earn money from it. Below a certain threshold, there is a little bit of a threshold that, like, it's like, oh, $5, $10 here, $20 there. I have a threshold that I can. So I did get denied permission, and I had lawyers on it. I had lawyers help me fill out like paperwork for it and the request for it, and it's a hot mess. It's a big mess. TLDR, I can't earn money from the internet. That's kind of like the most boiled down Kids Bob version of my situation at the moment, for like as long as I am residing in Japan or until something significant changes about my employment. It's gonna be that way for a while. 𝕮𝖍𝖙 hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to have you. So like when I got that announcement, it was 2 years coming. I've been trying to get this permission for like two years. I was just exhausted. So when I got the denial, I did kind of go into a little bit of a depressive episode, and that's when the hiatus started. Last month. That's when the hiatus. I did kind of like throw my hands up in the air and wave them around like I just don't care. No, I did kind of just throw my hands up in the air and gave up for a little bit. It was a hard hit. It was a hard blow, because it wasn't even like anything skill based. Right, I wish you well, thank you. It wasn't even anything skill. It wasn't even the matter of, oh, I can't do this, or I don't have the resources to do this. Like, I could do this. I have the resources to do this, and I have literally everything I need to do this, except for permission.
Fated Knight just resubscribed.
Thank you, Zakum, for the haircut. And Fated, welcome back for 33 godforsaken months. Good to have you. Welcome back. Hey, how am I doing today? I am a mixture of emotions today. We're having news. Oh my god, I forgot the TTS reads out the emotes. I never did get that fixed, did I? Alright, well, when in doubt, bounce it out.
Belly a 9 stick poke, 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 belly a 9 stick poke.
Drop the beat, TTS. Alright, bars. So that's the reason why I went on hiatus, is because I just felt like I got hit hard, and I needed some time to like just sit down, hug my knees, and you know, figured out what my situation is. So that's the reason why I went on hiatus. And why am I back now? Why am I back? Why is she back? Oh god, I thought we got rid of her. Why is she back? So today, like over the month that I've been gone, I have some news. I don't have all the news yet. There is still one question from my lawyers that I am like waiting to get an answer for. Well, 2 questions, but like one of them is going to be visible from your end. I saw it on a Twitch emote. Hearts for Rita, thank you. So today I have good news. I have bad news. I have absolute shite news, and I have encouraging news. And we're gonna go over all of them in that order. So over the past month, there have been a lot of updates, a lot of things that have happened, legally, non-legally, politically, whatever. So I have good news, I have bad news, I have shite news, and then I have encouraging news. So four and a half types of news today that I want to go over. What was the oh, I don't even remember all the buttons for my hotkeys. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm like, where is everything? Because I've never used StreamerBot except for that last stream where we did Needy Girl Overdose. Unfortunately, that was like the last stream we did. So let's start with the good news. Let's start with the good news. So I am back online. I am back to streaming. I have opened up my Twitter account again. I have breathed in the direction of my Blue Sky account. God, rest that thing in pieces. I've still been kind of in the Discord server, so I haven't been like totally out of the loop. So I am back. Kind of. I am back. Kind of. The good news is, welcome back, thank you. Kind of. There's an asterisk there. Well, there's a lot of asterisks to that statement there. If time just right, I'll be in the shower for the bad news and I can pretend everything is amazing. You might want to time it for the shite news. Because there's good news, there's bad news, there's shite news, and then there's encouraging news. You might want to time it for the shite news if you don't want to hear the worst of it. So starting, I am in JST, starting on JST Monday. Monday. Ooh. I will be participating in, what's the official name for it? Hold on. What's the official, No, I don't want that one. Come on. Here we go. I will be participating in the Otome Games celebration starting Monday. So I got reached out to by a couple of game devs to cover their visual novel games. So starting Monday, there will be like a week of streams. We're just gonna be playing Otome games for a straight week. It's gonna be awesome. I can give you I can't tell you what games I'm playing right now. Otometo! That's right, we're doing Otometo. So it's just gonna be a week straight of Otome games. So like, starting Monday. So tomorrow I'm off. I'm gonna be preparing for Otometo. And then starting Monday, it's just gonna be 6 streams of Otome games.
Bushman Bundy just resubscribed for
26 months. So 26 God-forsaken months. Hello, welcome, good to see you. Welcome back, Bundy. Ooh, surprises. Yeah, so I can give you the time slots for them, but I can't tell you what games I'm playing in them yet. The schedule for that is most likely going to come out tomorrow. I have received a couple of offers, and unfortunately, I received more offers than I have slots. So what's gonna happen is on Monday the 4th, JST, 2 p.m. Tuesday the 5th, 8 a.m. That one's gonna kick my ass. We have an 8 a.m. stream. Wait, they're either gonna be streaming again? I know, what a tragedy. Yeah, you have to put up with me for the whole week. Wednesday the 6th, 11 a.m. Miss Rita, welcome back! Oh yeah, darling, welcome in. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. How are you? Welcome back, kind of. Yeah, I'm back, kind of. There's a week full of streams. And then Thursday the 7th, I'm off. I have to go to work on Thursday the 7th. And then Friday the 8th is another 8 a.m. Saturday the 9th is going to be at 2 p.m. And then Sunday the 10th is going to be at 11 a.m.
Bushman Bundy gifted Oyatsushin a subscription.
Bundy! Thank you for giving Oya a sub. I appreciate it from the bottom of my butt. Hope touching grass has been eventful. Touching grass has been hell. I hate grass. I hate plants. I guess good news asterisk is the allergies are finally over. The allergies are finally over. The flowers have finally stopped spreading their gametes for the year. God, the allergies are finally over. Pretty much the entire time that I've been gone, I've been sneezing and snotting and just dying in my own liquids secreted from my own face. It sucks. I hate plants. Like, hashtag pave it over. Like, we need more asphalt and concrete. Alright? Get those damn green photosynthesizing bitches out of here. Alright? I'm sick and tired. Alaska Spring has multiple seasons and what? No. Just pave all the trees over. Put them in greenhouses only. I don't want to touch none of that sexual gametes that they are spread into the air every damn spring. I'm sick and tired of all the allergies. So on the bright side, the allergies are over. She did not enjoy Hanami. In Soviet, Rita, grass touches you. Yeah. No. I did enjoy Hanami. I was just absolutely high off my high horse off of allergy meds when I was. So I was loopy off of allergy medications when I went to see the sakura trees once. And then I locked myself inside my house with my air purifier. That is my favorite plastic cylinder in the world right now. Ow! Welcome back, Ward. Ow! Yeah, no touching grass. No touch. I do not touch the grass. What the hell? Why? Why? God bless that. God bless that cylinder. That is my favorite plastic cylinder right now. I miss streams. Welcome back. Time to translate. Why is that? I don't know. I like trains, but not that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. That is not my favorite train. My favorite train is the Shinkansen, the Nozomi specifically. Or the whale. Actually, no. I like the whale more than I like the Nozomi. I love my whale. That is the best train ever. I love my whale. The whale. The whale, yeah. The whale goes by my house twice a day. And I love the whale. That is my favorite train. That is my favorite train. It has such a beautiful horn. Anyway, so like that, I guess that's like plus, little plus good news of my allergies are done, the trees are done, the bushes are done, and the grasses are done, and then the flowers are done. Last year I did not have such a nasty reaction to the flowers. This year, the flowers, the damn flowers, the late blooming flowers, they put me on my ass this year. I am allergic to every plant ever, I swear. I hate plants. Chie no Suzu? The wisdom of... that last kanji is throwing me. Translate that one back. That last kanji is throwing me. So, fish eat fish. Gyo. That last kanji is throwing me. Don't run the hype train. You're gonna get her deported. Yeah, don't run the hype train. You're gonna get me deported. That is actually part of the rules that will be new and I will talk about later. It can run for now, but like we will talk about subs and trains and... God damn it. Alerts are fine. We'll talk about subs and trains and bits and hype trains and all of that good stuff later in the stream. Mogu 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 mom 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 mom. Remind me to get you a perennial plant, but a plastic one. I like plastic plants. Plastic plants are cool. They gathered a lot of dust, but I'm not allergic to the dust. I sneeze more at normal plants. But yeah, so there's the good news, is that we have like a week full of streams starting Monday. It's just gonna be Otome games. I will tomorrow keep an eye out on the Twitter, on the Blue Sky, and the Discord. I'll announce it all on all of those platforms. Which games we're gonna be playing in which slots, and who are the devs that are like gonna be who made the games that I did end up choosing. I feel so bad. I got asked to play 12 games, but I only have 6 slots available. I'm like, ah, man, I do wanna play all of them, but like I only have 6 slots available. I'm sorry, guys. So tomorrow there will be an announcement, be like what slots we're gonna be playing which games and who made them. There is one in particular that I'm gonna save as the grand finale because I think you'll understand why I, in particular, am really excited to play this one. I do have to mind my ending times for streams on that week though, because it is like all over the place. Because like I don't know, for those of you not in Japan, it is Golden Week. It is officially Golden Week. It started yesterday. I think Golden Week started yesterday. It was yesterday or today. We are yesterday, yeah. So like we're officially in the middle of Golden Week. So I got little outings planned here in the Golden Week, yeah. The gold kinis on Twitter, yeah, and then also the gold man kinis on Twitter. I guess we're running on 2 different Twitter circles. I don't care what other news you say. This news is untouchable. Yeah, so that's the good news. We got a week full of streams coming up starting Monday for the Otome Festival, and then my allergies are over. That's the good news. Oh, the gold mankinis, yes. We run in 2 different Twitter circles here. Where? We'll talk about those later. But I suppose we do need to go over towards the bad news. Next on the agenda. So that was the good news. That was a nice little palate cleanser. So there's good news, bad news, shite news, and then encouraging news. So that was good news. The good news is the plants are damn dead. That's the actual good news. The bad news is oh, thank you, hype train. Get out of here. Please leave the station. I'm tuning out. The bad news is, due to semi-unrelated events, I do have a family thing. It's not really an emergency, but it is a thing that requires my attention. So almost immediately after the week of streams for 𝕮𝖨𝖙, I need to head back to the US to take care of some family matters. So I'm back. I'm gonna do like God, Bundy, get out of here. Get out of here. So as soon as the week of 𝕮𝖨𝖙 streams are over, I'm gonna go on another hiatus because I need to go back to the US to take care of some family matters. The timing could not have been worse. Take all the time you need. Thank you, Oya. S-U-N pregante? Am I pregnant? God, that video was a classic. And if they're like, if you ever take internet history, if that ever actually ends up becoming like a class in the education system, like that video needs to be in there. Is you pregante? That video needs to be in there. Pregante, pregnant? Is rat the father? Rat is not the father. No, pregnant. But yeah, so like, so a week full of streams, and then I'm out of here again. I need to fuck off the internet once more to take care of some family stuff back in the US. I might have some guerrilla streams before I leave, because it's gonna be like a week, 𝕮𝖨𝖙, and then I have a week of work to prepare, and then I'm gone for 2 weeks, and then I come back. Which is, it take all the time you need. Thank you. I'll be here regardless, just hanging out alone and I'll still be like online. Like I'll have my phone with me. I have connections. I have, you know, cell phone service here and in America, sure. So I'll still be like on Discord. I'll still be on Twitter. It's not like a total hiatus. I'll still be like online. I just can't be streaming. One, I don't have a portable setup, and two, the vast majority of the time I'm gonna be in the US, we're gonna be in a car. We need to be driving and bouncing all over the damn country to basically get a bunch of errands in. I won't leave you alone. That's right. You guys can take care of each other. You guys can absolutely take care of each other. Holy moly, the drive. It's a lot of driving. It's basically gonna be six. Like, I'm gonna be there 10 days. We're gonna be driving for 6 out of 10 of them. It's gonna be a journey. I'm taking care of family at the same time. Luckily, you said the US now would be a shocking time to find out we're related. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Yeah, oh god, so there's gonna be a lot of driving involved. Luckily, I'm not the one driving. I don't have to drive for crap. I just have to be in the passenger seat and, like, mixtaping my mom's playlist. Where we're gonna have, like, chicken yodeling in there. We're gonna have Polish polka in there. We're gonna have that one song about the three-legged horse in there. We're gonna have Joe Dasson in there. I'm gonna try to sneak in some of my weeb crap into my mom's playlist and see if she likes it. She's probably not gonna, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway. So I'm in charge of the music playlist as we drive all around the country. Yeah, so that's so that's the bad news. Menace, absolute menace. We're gonna do the 𝕮𝖆𝖙 in there. She will love it. I don't know, maybe. So that's the bad news, is that, hey, I'm back, but then immediately I gotta leave again. I'm sorry, like, the timing of this trip could not have been worse. The timing of this trip, like, could not have been worse, especially in the middle of all of this lawyer stuff, all of this visa stuff, the hiatus stuff, the streaming stuff, and then, like, boom, like, this family thing, it needs to happen, like, essentially now. I just... A friend of mine said, I don't know if you've noticed, but you have a lot of stuff going on in your life right now. And I'm like, gee, I've been too preoccupied with all of the stuff going on in my life right now to notice that I have a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. It's a lot. It's a lot. Hey guys, I'm back. And then peace sign fades out. Classic Rita, move TBH, come back and leave again. Yeah, and be like, hey guys, what's up? I'm back with the ciggies. Oh no, I forgot the milk. I'll be right back once more. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye, kiddos. I got the ciggies, but I forgot the milk. This lady just needs to get her life in order. I need... Here's what I need. Val, hello, welcome and good to see you. How are you? In a bit, yeah, in a bit. What I need to happen is when I go to America, I need to go to a WAFHO, which is a Waffle House, for those not in the know, a Waffle House. I need to go to a WAFHO at like 3 in the morning, and I need to go behind the WAFHO, and I need to fist fight God back there. That's what I need. That's what I need in my life. I need to go when I go back to America, I need to go behind a WAFHO at 3 a.m. and just absolutely pelt that bearded holy guy with my bare fists. That's what I need. As soon as I do that, everything will be just fine. That's what I need. You know, to be, yeah, behind the WAFHO at 3 a.m. Like, listen, if you go into a WAFHO and the guy behind the counter cooking your food does not have a cigarette in his mouth, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. So WAFHO, 3 a.m. You hear me, bearded holy man? It's a date, okay? That's what I need. That's what I need. I need to do it in the WAFHO. For everything that's been happening lately. I could finally stop shit. No. That's never going to happen. But I was just a homeless guy, and then Rita is like, God, I've come to challenge you. Listen, the WAFHO is like the perfect place to have fights. Even friendly ones, but sometimes even the more serious. You need to do it behind the WAFHO. By the way, if you ever go to a Denny's in Japan, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Just straight up, if you come to Japan, don't go to Denny's. It's shit. Okay? It's never gonna live up to the American Denny's standard, okay? Americans got that one beat. There are 3 things that Japan adopted from America and failed to make better. And that is Denny's, parfaits, and marshmallows. Those are the 3 things that Japan failed to make better after they adopted it from the West. That's how the Book of Job went 90% sure. Waff House DLC! Waff House! We don't talk about that. A brawl of 10 ladies with their tits out. Hell yeah! I already got blessings from the Oshima god for flashing my titties on top of the mountain. That was great. Did I ever tell you how I got blessed on top of the mountain for flashing the god of the mountain on Oshima Island? That was great. That was great. I literally got blessed that day. It was awesome. I guess the Oshima mountain god. What was it? Hold on, what was the mountain on Oshima called? Oshima volcano. It was a volcano. It was an active volcano. Izu Oshima? No, but what's the mountain itself called? Is it Izu? Is it just Izu? Oshima Mountain. I don't think it was Mount Mihara. That was it. I was blessed by the Mount Mihara god. That was it. Mihara, yeah, that was it. Yep. Kami-sama. Yeah, I got blessed by that one. Ah, man, I actually didn't hear the ping. I was too distracted looking for Mihara. And I'm like, it's not Izu. God bless Mihara. No, Mihara blessed me. Mihara blessed me. You're welcome. You're welcome. So that's the bad news. So good news, be like, hey, what's up? I'm back to streaming. Gonna have a full week of streams, and then I forgot the milk, so I'm out of here again. I need to go back to the US. You got a flash to get blessed. Interesting. Yeah! For certain gods, I guess that works. Others, you catch behind a WAFHO parking lot. Right in front of the dumpster where he belongs. Brandy boy, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. How are you? So that's the good news. That's the bad news. And then the last 2.5 kind of news I have for you are the absolute shite news and the encouraging news. Rita coming to a WAFHO with a weed whacker. I will be in my element. Alright, that is my trudging territory, okay? That's my turf. Right there is in a WAFHO with a weed whacker. Come at me. I'm just out of my element right now. Hit us. Alright, the shite news. the absolute shite news that have happened over the past month. Sorry, there's the absolute kind of like the high and the low. We're going on a roller coaster for this stream. The absolute shite news is I've talked to my lawyers. There are some things that are still pending. There is still one straw of I guess hope of a question that isn't answered yet. But the absolute shite news is there is basically no solution to my situation. We've talked about it. We've looked at my options. What I can do, what I can't do, and the whole unable to earn income denial, that's permanency, kind of. There is no solution to it. And it's not even like, well, if you work hard for XYZ, you'll be able to do this, or if you dedicate this towards XYZ, we'll give you permission, or if you score a certain amount of points for ABC or whatever, you'll be able to. No, it's just straight up denied for good. The only thing I could do, potentially, is I'd have to change jobs. I'd have to change my entire visa, and or more than likely I would need to move. So needs a sugar for I can't legally accept stuff from a sucrose guardian. Like, that's a problem. I do not have the permission to accept monetary from a sucrose guardian. So the absolute shite news is that need to hitch her up. Jokingly, yeah, so Oya and a couple of other friends, we were talking about, like, well, just marry a Japanese dude. And unironically, that would solve all of my problems. Like, unironically, marrying a Japanese man would solve all of my problems. Because then I would be here on the spousal visa. Like legally, straight up, if I marry a Japanese man, that would just solve everything. The only problem is, then I would have to deal with a Japanese man in my life. But you need a husband. I don't need a husband, I need a husbando, okay? That. Just find a good one. That's it. It's so simple. It's so easy. Just find a good Japanese husband. Seems like that would be a big problem. Hey, Moku. Attention, Japan. We need a man. We need you for Russian mommy side. Honestly, listen, like, you guys are insane, because this is the first time I have ever heard of for a chat to actually root for their Oshi getting married. Normally, don't chats usually want their Oshis to stay single so they can have the self-delulu of dating them one day? Like, nah. They're gonna put out ads in the newspaper for hot single Russian woman in this area. We need you for a Russian mommy, sign up here. Find the dude that needs a beard. No. This is just like the Middle Ages. My girl can't be independent. Actually, for realsies. Like an overgrown dog, cat, and it'll be fine. True, if I just like look at him like a dog, like that is my legally distinct dog. That is my legally binding dog. Like, unironically, like, marrying a Japanese man would solve all of my problems. Rita sometimes hides her feelings in the Russian. We're Delulu, but not that much, Lamau. Oh, thanks for being mature about this. No, we need one to tap in this time. Tap in. My legally binding dog. Or cat. I like dogs more, but like my legally binding Japanese dog. That's just a dog that owns half my house. Unironically. Unironically. Be like, hey, do you want to come over to my house? Yeah, there's a man inside, but don't worry, he's just a dog. Like, I'll try to like invite people over to my house and be like, hey, just so you're not allergic to like humans or anything, right? Because I have like this pet man. I have this man pet. He likes to sit on the couch sometimes. He usually hides when I bring guests over. As long as you can teach him to fetch. Yeah, you can pet him if you want. He doesn't bite. You can pet him if you want. He doesn't bite. He'll sometimes speak Japanese at you, but don't worry, he'll pick it up. He knows tricks in Japanese. I'm trying to get him to learn to sit in Russian, but it's really hard for him to pick. There's a non-0% chance, yeah. Plenty of hikikomoris to choose from. Listen, I don't even need to live in the same house as him. I just need to be legally wed to him. He can stay in his damn house all he wants. I just need to talk to him once a year to fill out taxes. That's it. That's it. That is absolutely it. I need some... I need a Japanese man who's just willing to be my dog. That's it. Just let him sniff your hand first so he knows you're not aggressive. Yeah. Yeah, if you pet him under the chin, it raises his head up and it'll raise his confidence, yeah. Do you want to see him sit on 2 feet? Do you want to see him sit up on 2 feet? He'll beg for treats. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. That's horribly amazing. He'll beg for treats. What is this? Mature content? Oh, I'm not logged in. It's not letting me view it unless I'm logged in. I'm not logging in. Literally. Oh, yeah. Was it the one where like the dog man crawled out from under her desk and then like went to his little bed? Look later. I will look later. Thank you. I think I can. Yes, I seen that clip. There is some controversy where she just kind of like taps on the table and then like this man dressed as a dog just crawls out from under the table and like lays in his little dog bed. That's what I need. But like that is my legally binding dog. I found a business opportunity. I'm gonna be rich. Bundy's convenience marriage service. We hit you up to dodge the taxes. It's not a tax dodge. Doesn't she throw a treat to the... I'm gonna need to buy treats. What kind of treats do Japanese men like? Senbei. I'm gonna throw senbei at them. That lady that made a full-size doll of herself? I don't know. I'm gonna throw senbei at them. That's it. That's his treat. He's gonna get senbei. But like for seriously, for realsies, yeah. So unless I like change very significant aspects of like my life, my employment, my residence, the situation that I'm in is pretty permanent. He sounds like he's exactly where he wants to be. Yeah, I mean, if everyone agrees to it, what's the problem? Yeah, so, well, for realsies, for seriouslies, ironically, a marriage would solve everything, but, that's not really something you can take just lightly. I guess we had some good laugh from the shite news, only up from here, yeah. So the situation is, rather permanent, unless I'm willing to just uproot everything that I've done in Japan and change it, where I live, where I work, what I do, And I don't know if I'm willing to change everything about my life for the sake of drawing silly little anime pictures on the internet and pretending to be an anime girl for 3 times a week. I at the moment, I don't think that's a smart decision. So for the while, this situation is gonna continue to be a situation for a long time until something else major changes. So that's the shite news, is that neither I nor my lawyers nor my family see a plausible solution to work towards, because there just isn't one at the moment. Rita realizing everyone just wants her to get married just to escape the restrictions. Yeah, normally chat would be like, don't you ever talk to a male ever. How else am I gonna uplift my Delulu fantasy about dating you someday? And then here you guys go be like, we gotta get this bitch a man. We gotta get this bitch a dog. Nerd got a black company if that's what it took to get you the right visa. It's not even getting the right visa. It's about... God damn it, it sounds so real from my left headphone. Fuck you, Faded. It's not just the visa, it's also the taxes, and I have boiled down this situation to a very simplified version, but all of the things that are actually going on in the background are just much more involved and much more complicated than just the visa. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of variables flying around. We see Rita stream and there's a pet cam and it's just a dude sitting on the couch. Be like, oh yeah, you want to see him do tricks? Here, I have some sedbays. Hey, C-Vex, darling, welcome in. Good to see you. We got this we gotta get this girl hitched. We gotta get this girl hitched. We gotta get her married. We gotta get her married. There will be signs. I'm not saying you'll know, but there will be signs. Big things coming. Big things coming. See? See? Excited to get me hitched. Excited to get me hitched. Hot single Russian in your area. Hot single Russian lady in your area. Big things coming. Big things coming. Damn lucky big things coming. But, I guess, the other piece of the shite news, it's kind of a bundle, is... This is the part that really broke me when I got the news. This occurrence was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back and made me actually go through with the hiatus. Is almost right before the denial of the permission to earn income. Is I was approached by a project. They're in the works right now. I'm not gonna NDA spoil who it was or what they're doing. Keep it vague. But right before the announcements is I was approached by a project to... Thank you. To do some work for them. And the thing that really got me was that they sought me out specifically because of some previous work that I had done. And that made me feel really good. Is hey, there's someone out there looking for me and what I can do. And if I take it on this project, it would have been the biggest thing in my portfolio that I have ever done. It would have been bigger than anything I've ever made so far. And it would have been part of a team. And it would have been part of, like, the project and everything. And they wanted me to do it. And I told them that if I did do it, I wouldn't be able to get any money for it. And they told me that they couldn't possibly ask me to do anything for free. And that in no way in good conscience could they accept any of my work without compensating me for it. But because I couldn't get compensated for it, I had to turn them down. This really amazing project that I really wanted to be a part of, and they came to me. They came to me! And it's not because I didn't have the time, and it's not because I didn't have the skill, and it's not because I didn't have the resources. I had to turn them down. Because I didn't have permission to earn money from them. Hey, 𝕮𝖆𝖙 I'm sorry, you kind of caught me at, like, the low moment. And I didn't even care about the money. I'm just like, just let me work on this, please. Just let me put my name on it. That's really all I kind of want at this point. But they told me like we can't just not pay you. And so this really big project, this really amazing project that I really wanted to do, the one that like they actually looked for me to do with my skill set, I had to turn down. Hey Con, welcome. And the shitty thing is, normally when, you know, someone goes through something like that, you'll just, you get to tell them, hey, there'll be other opportunities. But the shitty thing about this situation is that even if there are other opportunities in the future, I'm gonna have to turn those down too. Not because I can't, or not because I don't have the time or the resources or the skill, but just because I don't have the permission to take them on. And that happening, like, in February, right before I got the denial, like the official one, that's the one that really got to me. Like, here's everything that I've wanted creatively. And I just, like, this is all that I wanted creatively, is to be, like, part of a team of something big, of something that, like, I can do, I specifically can do. And I basically just had to turn down my dreams because I didn't have the permission to take them on. So that happening in February, like, February-ish, that's the one that got me. That's the shite news, was that occurrence, if I do get an opportunity like that again, I'm gonna have to turn it down again. You still have the skill. I do have the skills. I have the time, and I have the resources, and I have the knowledge, and I have the experience. But if something like that comes along again, I'm just gonna have to tell them no. Because it's not the money that's valuable, it's the ability to transfer that money to me that's valuable. And I don't have that ability. Who knows in a few years, but like, years are long. Years are long. Sorry. Sorry, that one's still... That one's still a little salt in the wound. That one got me. That one got me real good. Is like the fact that it happened like right before the denial. I was hugging my knees. Yeah, years aren't that long, smile. Yeah, so that's the shite news. That's the shite news. Those are the ones that like really broke my heart. Is this financial thing, this tax thing, this international visa thing that I'm in. It's here to stay for a while, for the foreseeable future. More opportunities will come and be able to work with you around. Don't panic. I'm not panicking. It's just, it was it. This was it. I got it. I got everything that I wanted, but I couldn't accept it. As I really did have everything that I wanted, and I couldn't take it. I can't imagine how bad that must feel as a creative person. It's not fair for how hardworking you are, Rita. Thank you. I really hope future fun projects will let you work for no compensation. But like, still, it sucks knowing that if I do end up working hard creatively on a project, I'm not gonna get compensated for it. It's tough, but you're tougher. I believe in one group reached out. Someone else surely will in due time. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But, like, they told me they're like, we couldn't possibly ask you to do all of that and not compensate you for it. And that stung. That sucked. And just stacking on top of the official denial and the longevity of the issue. That one kicked my butt. That one was part of the reason I just kinda fucked off the face of the internet for a little bit. That one hit me right in the gut. And I was hoping I wouldn't tear up when telling that story, but I guess it still stings a little bit. That one still stings a little bit. I would have loved to work on that. And I wish them the best whenever they do finish and release their thing. But I'm gonna be in the audience for that one. Yeah, so that was the shite news. I don't know if Slacker managed to time his shower in for that one. I don't know. Slackum, did you manage to time your shower to miss that one? Slackum crying in the shower as we speak. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I couldn't have asked for a better chat. You guys are also supportive through all of that. And thank you for all of the head pats. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my butt. I'd say heart, but my butt's bigger. You get more appreciation that way. Fated being nice? You know you're in the shitter when Fated's being nice. God damn, I'm in it deep. God damn, Fated being nice. You know you damn fucked. You know you fucked when Fated's being nice. The one, it's so over. It's Jover. It's absolutely Jover. It's bigger. I've seen. It is bigger. It's thank you, Coco. Respectfully, it is a big butt. Respectfully, it's not. It's a nice peach. It's a nice peach. Yeah, Oya got bragging rights. We that onsen. That onsen trip was amazing. Alright, hold on, let me dry my eyes here. I knew I shouldn't have worn any makeup for stream, because it was gonna run. That was, anyway. Any Hooters, grab stits. That was the shite news. I got the onsen. I have gotten pretty accustomed to going to onsens. I'm like, as much as I want a tattoo, I don't think I can give up my onsening for that. They're too good. They're too damn good. As much as I want a tattoo, I don't think I can commit to it. I like onsens too much. I want to go to an onsen. Fuck you guys. Hey, next time you come, I'll recommend you one. How's that? I have 3 that I like to recommend to tourists. Care package, thank you, Boopy. Well, we don't have anything to save, but we can take a sip, take a drink. Oh, we need a drink. Put that water back at you. Yeah, I gotta hydrate my cry rate, actually. Hydrate the cry rate. And stretch. Ooh, that was crunchy. That one was crunchy. Ooh. With how good everyone makes it sound, I'd gladly pay the price for a private one. You lost too much? I don't know. There was a lot of snot. More liquid got lost in snot than in tears. More liquid got lost in snot than it did in tears. Way more. Like, the ratios, they're off. I don't know. Well, like, the thing is with the onsen is, like, a private one is nice, but the public ones are, like, bigger and they have more of a variety to them. Like, if you're, like, I don't know, like, I don't think being self-conscious about being naked around other people should kill your vibe for going to the public ones. I still think the public ones are nicer because you just get more variety, you get more water, you get more, like, leg room. And by the way, like, when you see an absolute wrinkly old person in the same bath as you, just, like, having all of their bits out, you tend to lose that self-consciousness about being naked in public. There's just something about the confidence of the really old people in onsens that make you feel that, like, hey, being naked here in this situation is okay. Yeah, nobody cares. Yeah, the public ones were actually the best. Like, don't get me wrong, the private one was nice because you could just go from your bed to the water, but, like, as far as the actual onsen sitting experience, go to the public ones. Just get naked and go to the public ones. They're so much nicer. When I go to a public onsen and man's got hangers to the floor, be like, oh man, that third leg does exist. He's actually walking on it. I hope he doesn't slip. I haven't been to a mixed bath. I don't know. Do mixed baths, like, even still exist? I've never been to a mixed one before. I don't think there's one anywhere near Tokyo, anyway. Looking? Am I? We googling? Is this how I find my legally binding dog? Going to a mixed bath? Is this how I find my legally binding dog? Is this how I hunt for my pet? I'm gonna go to a mixed bath and be like, that's it, that's my dog. That's my dog, right there. Come here, boy. Wasn't there that one shogun that died because he scratched a scab on his butt in the public? What? That story sounds familiar. What? Find him at the onsen. Yeah, find him at the onsen. Hold on. Shogun died onsen. The historical incident of a shogun dying in an onsen refers to Minamoto no Yorie, the second shogun of the Kamakura shogunate. Minamoto no Yorie was murdered while bathing in an onsen at Shuzenji Temple at the Izu Peninsula on his uncle's. He was dead. He was straight up murdered. Sort of leg size. He was. I don't know where you got the butt scratching scab part from. I mean, he did die in an onsen. Shuzenji, specifically near the Dokonoyu footpath, is known as the site of his death at age 19. Age 19! Christ! Or Shogun, I guess. Felix, darling, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Izu mentioned okay. Izu okay. There was that one that died from an infection, I know. Okay, hold on. Shogun died... infection. Based on this is a versatile industrial. Shogun died, not Shogun disinfection. Shogun died infection. Several shoguns and high-ranking military leaders in Japanese history died from infections or contagious diseases. So there's apparently several of them. There you go. There you go. Yes, the rat does Isabella from Animal Crossing sound now, because the original voice line got lost. Which infection? Disinfection! Disinfection! Okay, that was a good one. That's a good pun. Nice one, Felix. Nice one. Which infection? Disinfection. Oh, that was a tangent. That was certainly a tangent, but now I know how to find my dog. Now I know how to find my dog. I'm going on a search for my dog. What kind of leash do you think he'd like? I should get him a collar too. I wondered if they need like a special collar tag for vaccinations in Japan. Because like in America, you need like a certain tag on the collar to show that they got their shots. I wondered if they have like the same system in Japan or if you just get them chipped. Probably the same leash you'd like. Purple. Purple's like the perfect color for everything. Purple. I'm gonna get him a purple leash. It's gonna get bedazzled and everything. But only like tastefully. I'm not gonna like bedazzle the whole line because that's gaudy. I'm just gonna like bedazzle at the edge of the handle. He's gonna get a purple one. That's it. That's the one. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I missed the opening of the stream, but I hope yeah. There was a lot of stuff that happened at the beginning of the stream. We talked about a lot of shit. I'm getting married, apparently, allegedly. I'm getting married. That's what you missed. I'm getting married. I don't know to who yet, but I'm getting married. I have no idea who he is yet, but it's gonna be a dog. I have to find the onsen story. I can't rest until I do. Alright, happy Googling, Boopy. You let me know when you do, because now I'm curious as well. Yeah, I don't know who I'm marrying, but chat, the rats, the degenerates, they're gonna find a Japanese husband for me. Because they are the opposite of parasocial. Like, what is the polar opposite of parasocial anyway? Like, polar opposite. I imagine you fell asleep under a katatsu and you just now woke up. No, it is too hot for katatsu right now. Yesterday was cold and rainy and gross. So, in Japan, immediately after the rain, you get hit with a heat wave. So today, it's like 24 degrees today. It's hot. Very good. Is chat invited to the wedding? Of course! If you guys are gonna find me my husband, my Japanese dog husband, my legally binding dog, of course you're invited to the wedding. All of the money I make from streaming will be spent on a cake for you. Like, that's where the budget's going. That's why you woke up. I actually woke up at a decent time this morning. Metasocial. Really? Is that the polar opposite? Metasocial? I'll be the drunk uncle. Let's go! Can we burst out of the cake? Orthosocial. Can we burst out? Yes. 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 I'm gonna get a big cake, and it's gonna be hollow on the inside, and I'm gonna shove all of you guys in there. And then when I officially adopt my new dog, you guys can burst out of the cake. That's it. We've already got the wedding planning going. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll wear my naked snake cosplay. Hell yeah. Just it's a purple rat, like, just imagine this thing, like, hold on. There you go. This in the naked snake cosplay, but just BAM! Coming out of the cake. That'd be amazing. A realistic brick cake? Well, sure, we can put some brick patterns on the cake. Yeah. Brick cake will be hard to burst. No. Like, the bricks can be, like, the foundation of the cake. You guys can bust out of, some roof thatching of the cake. Probably made out of chocolate, yeah. But I have been practicing my whole life in my brick-themed wedding. Yes, we can have the brick-themed wedding. Hold on. Where was... There he is. Alright. No. I'm into this now. Okay. So, next stream, like after the Otome celebration, we can actually just have a chatting stream where we just plan my wedding. My dog adoption. Wedding registry full... No, you get your RSVP letters, but they're bricks, and instead of getting delivered into your mail slot, I'm gonna have the newspaper boy drive by on a bicycle and throw the bricks through your windows, and that's how you get your invitations. That's how you get your invitations to the wedding, is there's gonna be a brick flying through your window, and then you have to write your RSVP on the brick, and then you have to throw it back. The bride possession is just, she's a brick house. This just in, local paper boy arrested for murder. Not the paper boy. Not the paper boy. What if we throw a RSVP through your window? I mean, you guys kind of already do that. It's on me for not being prepared for it at that point. Yeah, get me your RSVP, but via bricks again. There. Oh. There we go. Everyone's coming. Ow! Everyone RSVP'd. Everyone RSVP'd. Okay, so everyone's coming to the wedding? Okay, everyone's coming to the wedding. I still have no idea who I'm marrying yet. I hope the dog husband likes bricks. The dog husband better like bricks. That's gonna be like our first date icebreaker. It'll be like, hey, do you like bricks? And if he answers no, he's not the one. He's not the one. Better be an open bar. Of course. That's how the brick falls through the window with an RSVP. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's how the brick falls. Care package. Well, we don't have anything to say, but thank you. All right, we're gonna need a drink. Thank you for the hair pat. And drink. Suspiciously timed brick falling on the dinner table on the first day. No, it's like not even like a suspiciously timed one. It's just we go to the restaurant to sit down, and I pull a brick out of my purse and I drop it on the middle of the table and be like, you, brick, like, yes or no? Because his English is probably not going to be the best. So we're going to need to use simple nouns and verbs to communicate. And stretch. Точка. Nani? これは何? これは何? ブリックですか? これは何? わかんない. わかんない. точка. Yeah, so like I just pull out a brick and I just like slam it on top of the table and be like, you like this? Do you like this brick? If he answers yes, he's the one. If he answers yes, he's the one. That's it. That's. Are you sleepy? No, it's the middle of the day. I'm actually bright and awake. EMKs. I'm gonna treat that 4 as an A. Zad. Don't break the glass table now. Ashikaga Yoshimochi. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the husband finding to you guys then. You guys can do the husband finding for me. Brick ga suki desu ka? Brick ga suki desu ka? Joke's on you, every Japanese man would say yes because they won't understand. I don't know, there are quite a few like Japanese people who are like really good with their English. Like their English is really good. Even though that they've never been outside of Japan, like they were really serious about learning English from the internet, and it's like it's really good. Really, it's 11 p.m. here. It is 3 p.m. here. I'm on the JST time zone. I'm wide awake. He's the shogun that died from the onsen. I don't know why that one got me so bad. He's the shogun. The butt The butt scratching shogunate. Oh, Sam, and hello, welcoming, good to see you. How are you? Welcome back. Things seem normal here. It wouldn't be a Rita stream if we didn't absolutely derail the conversation. We were talking about bad news. I was crying like 10 minutes ago, and now we're laughing about a shogun dying from scratching his butt. And the fact that I'm getting married. We love tangents here, and sines, and cosines, and cotangents, because math is freaking cool, okay? I was actually thinking a couple of days ago, I wonder how Rita's doing. Glad to hear you again before I go. How is Rita doing? Well, she, emotional roller coaster, but now she's laughing at shoguns scratching their butts. And she's also getting married, apparently, allegedly. Thanks for thinking about me. Do a face reveal, please, dude. I bet you're so pretty. Face reveal? No, like, if I ever do a face reveal, it's gonna be a mugshot. That's the only way you guys are getting the face reveal. It's gonna be a mugshot, probably. It's gonna be an unwilling face reveal, but, like, that's the only way we're doing it. 𝕮𝖆𝖙 𝕮𝖆𝖙 What were we talking about again? Oh my god. Anyway, that was the shite news. Ending on absolute laughter here. Well, I guess we know what we have to do. Or fly to Japan. Yeah, that's your job now. You guys have a job now. Find me a Japanese dog that likes bricks. The order is tall, but I know you guys can do it. I want you to tease a mugshot and just literally take a picture of a coffee mug. I have Oya's mugs. Both of them still, actually. Oya, that's it. Your mugs are gonna be my mugshots. Rita would probably do a brick reveal. I already revealed all 10 of my bricks. They have names and lore, and they've been painted. There's nothing to reveal. Everybody knows what my bricks look like. That's not a secret. Brick leaks. Leaked bricks. Hey, did you hear that Rita's bricks got leaked? Man, I want you to tease a mugshot. Rita is mind absolutely blown. Mind blown. We were the same person all along. Only bricks. That's it. That's just a picture of bricks. I will now go on a quest to find a Japanese brick otaku. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Every face reveal should have a title. Local woman kicks horse girl photographer. I am not a horse girl. I don't even like horses, god damn it. Looking for brick pics. Like, okay, but like jokes in joking manner. Like, would you guys actually sign up for like a weekly brick pic? Like every week you get just a new picture of one of the bricks. Rita, I don't even like horses. Oh, fuck you, Felix. I couldn't find a wife because the women of Japan did not share my love of bricks until I met this hot Russian single in this area. Easy, yes. Sign up for it. I don't know, maybe. I'll think about it. Like, we'll just do, like, weekly brick photo shoots. You know how some people dress up their, like, papes, or some people dress up their newies, or some people dress up, like, their dolls, or their, like, favorite character dolls, they dress up those. I'll just dress up my bricks. I'll get them like cute little dresses and outfits and hats, and I'll just take the pictures of the bricks, and then that's it. That's what you get. You get a weekly brick picture. How sleazily are the bricks dressed? It depends what tier Patreon you sign up for. We've been down this path before. I'm getting deja vu. That's okay. One more time, one more ride. Gotta get out the tissue paper and lotion. It's Brick Wednesday, my dudes. It's Brick Wednesday, my dudes. You guys already know what my bricks look like. And get like a little maid outfit for what was that? Chow. She would look great in a little maid outfit. Should look great in that. Broken Babe. I don't know if I want to put Broken Babe in a swimsuit. Broken Babe... I think she would, like, sport a nice, tight cocktail dress. I think Broken Babe would be in a cocktail dress. And then, Wasabi can have the mankini, okay? Yes, the bricks all have names. The Wasabi can wear the mankini, alright? It's Brick Wednesday. Oh my god. I do want to paint another brick. Right now, they're just kind of sitting in the corner right now. They're not really gathering dust because they're like like wrapped up in a box, but I do want to paint another brick. Someone get this lady some coochie socks. I can put the coochie socks on the bricks. I'm gonna buy my bricks some damn coochie socks. I wonder what size coochie she wears. Alright, so that was 3 out of 4 news. So that was the good news, the bad news, the shite news, and now for the last bit of news, the encouraging news. 1 sock for each brick. No, they get 2. They get the whole pair. But Rita, more bricks? No buy, just brick. No buy, just brick. Is like the encouraging news, and then some housekeeping stuff. Like rules and stuff. So, encouraging news. So the encouraging news after a month being off the internet is that after I get all of like my family stuff sorted in the US, I will be coming back early June. I want to say early June because like I come back a little bit after June starts. So, not the beginning of June, but early June, I will be back. But more permanently, I guess, possibly, maybe. I'd hope so. Because despite all of the crap, you're gonna be anywhere near Chicago? No. I don't think we need, I don't think we're going up to anywhere near Chicago. We will be all over the place, but we're not going anywhere near Chicago. Not that I know of. I don't know. My mom has, like, a schedule of all the places we need to hit. Maybe. If we are, I don't know about it. I'm getting Rita as a birthday present. Yippee! Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. But, I suppose the encouraging news... Masonry Monday, Tile Tuesday, Whitestone Wednesday, Terracotta Thursday. Ooh, I do think my bricks are terracotta. Facade Friday, Shingles Saturdays. Shingle Aware Saturdays, I love that. And Sheer Wall Sundays. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. The plans are very all over the place at the moment. But I suppose the encouraging news is like despite everything, despite gestures vaguely at everything, is I'm not giving up. Alright, I took my month. I sat with my feelings and emotions and decisions and the solutions and the problems, and I'm not giving up. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna be doing, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep going. Like, my entire brand is about being a goddamn girl boss. And giving up wouldn't be a very girl bossy thing to do, now would it? So, even though we are in this absolute shithole of a situation, I'm not gonna stop. I love my art too much. I love my rigging too much. I like streaming too much. I'm gonna continue doing it. And I'm gonna continue trying to figure out ways to make the situation better, both for myself, but also for you guys. Brick by goddamn brick, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Never give up. I'm not giving up. It wouldn't be a very girl bossy thing to do. I'm not giving up. I just also think, like, despite all of this, that you guys deserve better. Alright? Like, I'm not doing this just, like, for me. I am kind of conceited and self-absorbed, so I am mostly doing this for me. But you guys have also been absolutely amazing. And I think you guys deserve better, and I'm gonna do everything within my power to make it better. for you, alright? I am not an optimist. I'm a flip god optimist, alright? I'm not gonna wait around for good things to happen to me. I'm gonna make them happen. And so I guess that's the encouraging news, is that I'm not giving up. After I get all of my shit sorted with my family in the US and all of that legal visa bullshit mumbo jumbo, I'm coming back and I'm gonna continue doing what I love, and we will figure it out. I don't have the solutions now, but we will figure it out. Like, I have a good head on my shoulders. It will work out, just like Oya said. Everything will be daijouke. Everything will be daijouke. I'm putting on the big girl heels. I am putting on the goddamn 5-inch heels, and I'm digging them in. Well, I'm not gonna get shaken, okay? Do I have to marry your mom and dad to get them a green card? That is very totemo not how that works. I'm the one getting married. You are finding me a husband. That is totemo not how that's gonna work. Yeah, I'm the one that's getting married. I'm the one adopting a dog. I'm the one adopting a dog that likes bricks. Yep. You guys have to find me that dog, though. And I think a part of the encouraging news of the whole not giving up thing is there's actually quite a few things to it. If only you were a Japanese citizen. God damn. Well, gosh darn it, that's a knee slapper. But there's also been some projects that I have been cooking in the background. As part of the encouraging news today, I have been doing stuff, alright? I've been working on stuff, kind of. There's one thing that is eating up a lot of my time and attention that I can't really talk about at the moment. But just trust, I'm working on stuff. And the other one that's like really, really cool is my singing lessons have been going really well. That's right. I signed the subscription service, and I am now signed in to take singing lessons 3 times a month. And my vocal coach is already seeing improvement. After it's only been like 3 sessions, so like I haven't done much yet. But even in those 3 sessions, my vocal coach is already seeing a lot of improvement. That is a shit time for ads. Slack 'em, baby. I'm sorry. That is a shit time for ads. I'm sorry. But, yep. I am enrolled. I am officially enrolled, paid for, and accounted for singing lessons. Mostly because I don't want to sound like an absolute banshee in karaoke.
Felix13 just resubscribed for 4 months.
Felix, welcome back for 4 godforsaken months. Welcome back. Good to have you. Karaoke time. Karaoke streams might be a little difficult. Not because I'm, like, not confident in my singing ability. Because, like, I think I can sing decently if it's a song that I know. Not great, but, like, decently. The problem with having karaoke streams is, you know, the whole Japan has thin walls and my neighbor already got pissed off at me once. So talking like this is fine, I'd like to think, but like singing, karaoke streams will be difficult to pull off. I can do recording because I can go out and I can rent a little recording studio. They're really cheap if you know which hole in the wall to look for. So I can do recording. I can do professional recording, not at home. But karaoke streams might be tricky to pull off. I'm not writing them off as impossible just yet. I would like to do a karaoke stream, but I'd also like to not piss off my neighbor again. So I don't know how, but I'm gonna try. Hole in the wall, wait a second, that's not a mic. Now you gotta put your mouth up to it anyway. We need more angry wall banging. That was embarrassing. That was frankly I felt so bad. That was 4 hours of me screaming a bunch of pigeon noises. I'd also be mad. Like, I would also try to go in and beat the person with a dead fish. That one was kind of bad. But yeah, so I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm gonna continue to be like streaming once I get back in June. Continue to doing art. I'm gonna do more Rita stuff. They tolerated until the bird sun. Yeah, they did tolerate, but to be fair, at that point it has been 4 hours. I saw the pop-up before I heard the sound on that one, Faded. Sorry. Yeah. However, with the not giving up hybrid perhaps. But it was 4 hours of screaming at that point, though. Gold Bikini Rita is the secret super awesome news we're getting at the end of the stream to make us feel better, right? If you want to make art of that, you live your dreams, buddy. You live your dream. You take inspiration and you learn how to draw and you make that as real as you want to, buddy. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not the Japanese government. You have my permission. Anywho, I gotta go to bed. I got your back. Sorry, stuff has been hard lately. I can only say I've always admired your brain, and to me, you're a very... Admired my brain. It is wrinkly. Most of the time. If you need anything, let me know. And even if you just want to make a voice call or act bad VNs, you're awesome. Talk sometime soon. Alright, Felix. Thank you, darling. Kisses on your foreheads. I'll see you next time. I might actually bug you for some streamer bot coding later. Just a heads up. I might actually poke you. So many folds in her brain. It is so wrinkly. It is so wrinkly. It is as wrinkly as an old woman's titty. That's how wrinkly my brain is. I'd love to. Heck yeah. Alright. Off to bed. Off to rest. Thank you. Smoothing out some wrinkles. We gotta get the hot iron out of here. I'm just imagining your wrinkle brain and that's a damn good brain right there. But well, I say but as if I'm about to say something bad. I'm not. However, there are some housekeeping things that do need to happen from here on out. That I do want to go over and mention. So, kind of a little backtrack to serious mode just for like a hot second here, guys. Her brain folds generate their own magnetic field. That's how the spikes stay on. Exactly. The magnetic field is spike. Bingo. You cracked the code. Your brain is also very nice and wrinkly. So for the rules, they're not much different. They're just a little bit more specific. So for subs and that little hype train that we had earlier, like I said, I'm not able to earn an income, but there is a certain threshold that as long as I stay under, no one's gonna like do or say anything or raise an eyebrow. I am within my right as long as I operate under that threshold. And I'm not gonna tell you what the threshold is. Like I think if you're in the Discord, you probably know. But so as far as subs go and hype trains and donations and gifts and all of that, I do ask that if you want to get rid of the ads, I understand they are annoying as hell. If you want to get rid of the ads, you can absolutely purchase subs for yourself. No problem. That's not going to be a problem at all. You can absolutely purchase subs for yourself if you want to get rid of the ads, if you want to use the emotes. By all means, please purchase subs for yourselves. If you want to purchase subs for someone specific, that is also okay. Like, for example, I'm just gonna pick random names I'm seeing in chat. So, for example, if Boopy wants to get a sub for Slackum or Oya or Bundy or Fated or whatever, you can sub other specific people intentionally. So, like, What I don't want... Yes, you can absolutely sub up a homie. You can sub up multiple homies if you want. What I don't want is gift subs that go to randos. I would like to put a foot down and be, no, thank you, I don't want to accept these, I don't want to take these. I don't know how to do refunds on Twitch if it's possible, but like, I just please ask to like, please help keep my butt safe here. Do not give subs to randos. I have disposable income in this hypothetical. I like it. Okay. So like, if it you know how on Twitch there's like this gift 10 subs or gift 20 subs or gift whatever whatever subs, those go to randos. I would, if I'm going to keep my revenue down, I would like to please ask to discontinue that one. Like, you can sub yourself up, you can sub a homie up, but please do not batch gift to randos. That's just to keep me under the threshold kind of rule. Cool kids club rules, gotcha. Yeah, only the cool kids, only the kids that have been here or have been invite only here. You can sub them up, but no gift random 10 subs. If you can't specify who you're giving the sub to, please do not give the sub. That's just a, please just help me stay under the threshold kind of rule. And I will be cracking down on that one. Like, if you're absolutely like new here and you don't know about this rule, I might let it slide. But if you are here, if you have been here, then I might time you out, and I don't know, I might talk to 𝕮𝖆𝖙 about it, and 𝕮𝖆𝖙 and I, we might ban you. I'm not kidding around. I gotta keep my butt safe here. So you can sub yourself up, you can sub homies up, but please no gift sub randos up. Do not. Despite the rumors going around on some stream discords, I do not meow in exchange for internet favors. Yes, protect the butt. Protect the nice butt. I'll ban you all. Yes, please ban the gifters. My God, what a great time to be trigger happy. 𝕮𝖆𝖙, I'm gonna give you so many targets. So like, if you see anyone gifting up randos, you pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Yes, please sub responsibly. We want to uphold a nice butt in this household. Please help keep the butt nice. Sub yourself up. Sub your homies up. Please do not sub randos up. That's it. That's the rule. And I am gonna have to be a little hard ass on it. Yeah, put the wallet down. That also does mean no tips, not from stream elements, not from the tip jar, no tips, no thrown gifts, and it pains me to say please do not support me, but unfortunately that's just the crap situation that we're in. So no tips, no thrown gifts, no gifts. What was the other one? I think that was it. You know I'm not responsible. I'm not asking you to be responsible. I'm just asking you to be a decent human being right now. Like, no jokes. Just please. Like I know the situation is inconvenient. I know the situation is unorthodox, but just please. Anyone gives Rita money in any form, we coming for you. Exactly. You guys can start like a little mob if anyone tries to give me money. This chat is great at not supporting you, no worries. Oh, I hate how right you are. You're right. This chat is... You guys are so good. You guys are so awesome at not supporting me. That's amazing. The energy we cultivate here is the most unstreamer energy I've ever seen. We support you in every way except monetarily. Exactly, Boopy. Thank you. We need an emote for this. We need like a reverse money emote. Don't worry. If I wanted to lose money, I'd just go into game deving. I don't even support this statement. Sounds like the duality of butt. The duality of butt, yes. Yeah, so no, so it's just I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, it's just gonna have to continue to be like, please don't commission me. Please don't gift sub. No throne gifts. I don't even have anything on my throne at the moment. You could use that money to bet on the horsies. That's right. You can use your money on actual horse girls. No money on non-horse girls. There you go. Now the other thing I wanted to mention is games, Steam games. We didn't really find a loophole. It was more of a band-aid solution. I will allow... Now hold on, put the wallets down. Hold on, stop, listen. I will allow you to buy me Steam games, but it has to be done a certain way. It's a little bit of a complicated process, so I'm not going to use stream time to talk about it here and now. If you do want to buy me Steam games, I will set up a thing in the Discord. And we'll talk about how you can do that there. No, you can gift games. It just has to be done in a specific way so that it does register as a gift. That's really kind of you to allow that. I will permit you to buy me things. Yes. So there will be leniency towards giving Steam games, but with a certain procedure. We have to smuggle them in. No, you don't have to do that. There is just a kind of little band-aid roundabout way of doing it that I would prefer it to be done. Now don't worry, I'm not gonna ask for a lot of games and be like, I want this and I want this and I want this and I want that one and I want to play this one and I want to have that one in my library but never play it. Now I'll be careful about which games I ask for. They're mostly gonna be games I'll play on stream with you guys. But there is a leniency that we did find with that one. Alright, what orifice do I need to hide these games in to move them across the border? Whichever one you find most comfortable. Will I be spared from the brick's wrath? No. You know the one. That one hole? Yeah, the one hole. So there is opportunity in that one. The other one that I want to go over. I think monetarily that's yeah, no, I do have notes. I want to make sure I covered everything thoroughly here. I think as far as monetary things go, I think those are the two biggest kind of announcements in the rules is the whole sub thing on the purple site. I'm not monetized on the red site and I'm not monetized on the green site yet. When and if we do get monetized on those sites, they're not gonna be celebrations. We're gonna have mourning circles instead. You think I'm joking? We're actually gonna have a morning stream. If I ever get monetized on YouTube or Kick, we are just gonna get together and we're gonna cry about it. It's gonna be communal crying. That's what's gonna happen. The old brick in the dark hole took notes of what I did, said don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, so when eventually we do get monetized on perhaps other websites, we're just gonna get together and we're gonna cry. It's a bad day for money. Yeah, I am the anti-monetary streamer. Can that be my niche? Can that be what I get known for? Is just please don't give me money, woman. Please don't give me money. My lobster is too buttery. My life is too perfect. My situation is too amazing. Do not give me money. Can that be my niche? Rita can temporarily pretend to be opposed to capitalism. Sure. Temporarily. Bricks and not wanting money. Yes, please do not give me bricks. Please do not give me money. Please do not give me money taped to bricks. Via throwing window. It will have a Streisand effect. My butt is too big. My lobster is too buttery. My life is too perfect. My butt is too big. Please do not give me money. That is my niche. That is it. That's what we're gonna bank on. I'll lend you the 7 bathrooms. Yeah, alright. Hey guys, I'm getting married and I have 7 bathrooms. That's it. That's the takeaway from today's stream. I'm getting married. My legally binding dog. I'm adopting a dog and I'm getting 7 bathrooms. Can I give you bricks instead of money? No. Unless there's bricks on the Steam wish list. She already has the silver spoon, guys. She doesn't need more. I don't need the golden spoon. I am perfectly happy with having a humble and modest silver spoon in my mouth. Now, like, I think kind of like the transition phase that I want to talk about is... I'm not gonna do anything until June. I'm not gonna do anything crazy until June. I mean, you could have the 7 bathrooms, but you get Canadian citizenship. Well, a lot of shit that does me. A lot of good that does me. Damn, my lobster is too buttery. I'm too Canadian now. Train dog husband to bark aggressively at anyone offering their money. Exactly, like if my dog husband sniffs out any money, I want him to, like, attack. Sick 'em, boy! You can be the opposite of that $5 a month stream, or you'd be more like, stop, I want to keep under the threshold. My threshold! My poor, poor threshold! My poor, poor little threshold. It's so low. Wait, dog husband, is that poor Bugman? No, not the barber. However. Maybe. He is Japanese. Think about it, and I get haircuts. And I get free haircuts. That would be amazing. Man, I gotta go into that hair salon more often. Okay, so... But does he like... Ooh, you're right. I have no idea if he likes bricks, though. Damn. What are you looking for in a man? Citizenship? A spousal visa. No, not citizenship. There's a difference between spousal visa, permanent residency, and citizenship. I don't want citizenship, because that means I would have to give up my American and Russian passport. I don't want citizenship, because Japan has a law where you're only allowed to have one. Russia and America, they have, like, a law where you're allowed to have more than one. So right now, I have an American and I have a Russian passport, but if I became a Japanese citizen, I would have to give both of them up. So I don't want citizenship. I'm looking for either permanent residency or a spousal visa. What are you looking for in a man? Brick. Open up your orifice, man. Do you have any bricks in there? Hey, before we proceed with this relationship, I need to take a quick look at your orifice and see if you have enough bricks in there. I have to marry my barber or I have to leave the country. New manga and stories today. I got reincarnated as a wealthy, beautiful woman searching for citizenship in her barber. And a pet dog. There's also bricks. But as far as accounts go, in June, I am thinking of making a new Twitter account. This one's not finalized. I'm still not, like, quite sold on the idea. I only thought of it, like, 2 days ago. But I have noticed that the people who are following me for my fandom and art and the people who follow me for my streaming are two very different circles that hardly overlap. Like the people who are here for one thing and the people are here for other, they hardly overlap. So I am thinking of creating a new Twitter account. I refuse to call it X. And the new one will be 𝕮𝖨𝖙. So everything 𝕮𝖨𝖙 will be for streaming and VTubing. And then 𝕮𝖆𝖙, everything that is under 𝕮𝖆𝖙 will be for my art and fandom accounts. What she's trying to say, that we lack culture? No, you're just Australian. I follow Rita for her breaks. Oh god, 2 Rita accounts. Yeah, you go. So if you do want to see both of my streaming and my art, I don't think asking you to follow 2 different accounts is gonna be, you know, a tall ask. I'm doing mitosis, yes. Ow, mitosis. At least it's not my finger, bro. That was funnier in my head. So everything that's gonna be like VTubing and streaming, I don't know, it is a pretty tall order. So everything that's gonna be streaming is going to be under 𝕮𝖆𝖙. So I'm glad I did not get rid of that username. So I'm just gonna kind of split everything that I've been doing into 2 separate things. So like the streaming and the VTubing will be 𝕮𝖆𝖙. That way I can post more silly crap onto that account. And then my serious and fandom one will be on Irasto Rita. Irastreta. And then if you do want to see what I'm up to on both, all you have to do is just follow 2x. I'm not creating a new Twitch account. I'm not creating a new Kick account. I'm still uncertain about YouTube because it is an old account. And it's technically an unregistered. I'm still up in the air about the YouTube account. I don't know if I want to split those 2 up. It's just that the Twitter one will have a new account. And then I don't know about Blue Sky. I generally don't even look at Blue Sky anymore. I have to keep it balanced. Exactly. Ah, my finger, bro. So that's kind of the thought pattern. But I'm not going to be doing any account making or account changing until after I come back from the US. That's June. I think that's it. I think I have gone over everything I wanted to say today. I'm getting married. Yes. See, we're the degenerate ones. We're embarrassing her in front of her cool fans. Where are they? Blue Sky in the corner sitting there and be like, I'm just happy to be here. Yippee! Where are they? They get art, we get sexually charged brick pics. Yeah, I can do more silly things on the VTuber account because then, all of the silly pictures won't, clog up my media tab. I'd like to think I'm pretty cool. Okay. Pats your head. Sure thing. Yeah, exactly. So they get art, and you guys get brick pics with hats occasionally. So that's a thought process. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know what I want to do with the YouTube then. My mom says I'm a real catch, and so does that fisherman over across the pond there. I think that's all of the things that all of the major news that I wanted to cover and do today. I think I'm looking at my notes, and I think I've hit everything I wanted to announce today. So just as a quick little recap, the good news, I'm coming back, and starting Monday, we're gonna have a week full of streaming doing the 𝕮𝖨𝖙 Festival. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's one game in particular that I am just through the roof excited to play, and as soon as I play it, I think you guys will find out why. The bad news is that I had some family issues that come up that required my attention, so after the 𝕮𝖨𝖙 Fest, I'm gonna take another 2 or 3 week hiatus, but I will be online. Mostly, I will be on Discord, I will be on, Twitter and whatever, so you'll still have, access to me. I don't know, maybe I'll pre-plan some shorts or whatever. And then the shite news is that the financial problem that caused me to go into hiatus in the first place is looking pretty permanent. For the long while and for the long haul. We're gonna be in this quote-unquote situation for a while. We're gonna be here a while. We're gonna have to deal with this for a while. That's the shite news. Is there's no solution to be working towards. It's just we're gonna have to sit with it. And then the encouraging news is I'm not giving up. I'm gonna continue doing what I love. I'm gonna continue streaming. I'm gonna continue making art. I'm taking singing lessons. But I'm also going to be doing a little bit of an overhaul on accounts, and I use this word with all of the hatred in my heart. Content creation. ugh. I will be organizing my content creation into various accounts and rules. I said the thing. I said the thing. The two C words of the internet. Content and community. I don't like the word content, and I really dislike the way people use the word community on the internet. It's not a community, it's a fandom. You're doing more harm than good by calling it a community. I see the good intent, but there are consequences that people are just not addressing of using that terminology. I'm not gonna get into that now. I said the thing, yeah, content and community. It's not a community, it's a fandom. It might be a warm and loving fandom, but it is a fandom, it's not a community. Now, that being said, even though I'm done with like all of the news that I did want to cover, there is one more thing that I want to do. And I actually wanted to do this as a stream before I took my hiatus. I did want to do this as a stream before my hiatus, so give me like a second. I want to set something up. Yeah. There is one more thing I want to do, and I think some of you are gonna moan and groan and hate me for it, but like, we gotta do the thing. We gotta do the thing. What is it? I thought you were about to say family. Crank the parasocial up to max. No, we can be a family. We're not a community. I'm not gonna burden you with the label of a community. Here it is. Oh god, this hurts to look at. This hurts to look at. Alright, let me... What is it? That is... Okay. I don't like where this is going. I don't either, but we gotta do this. I'm just gonna say you're my local yeah, me and my local crackheads. Goal setting! When you're here, you're family. We're not a community. We are more. We are a family. Alright, goal setting! Yippee! Yippee, where is the... Is it here? There it is, okay. So, I'm available all of a sudden. Fancy that. Goals! You guys remember the goal setting stream? You guys remember the goals? You guys remember the 4 rules of goal setting? Was it on this layer? Hey, you guys remember the 4 rules of goal setting? I've been screaming the pooch on my goals. Yeah, you gotta make sure your goals are measurable. You gotta know your limits. You gotta look at it. We're doing step 3 today. You gotta look at it. Oh, would you look at that? We're a little late on April. And then number 4 is shut the hell up. We're doing goal setting today. So I actually did want to take a look at my goals pre-hiatus. And we are going to kind of review and rearrange our trajectory here, given the new updates. I ain't saying she's a goal digger. I've done my goals so far, but not in the idea I had. Yeah, so, a reminder, your New Year's resolutions, you remember those? You remember those? Do you remember those? Yeah, those things. Yeah, those things. Yeah, those that we did like months and months ago. Yeah, you remember those? How are those coming along? How are those coming along? You sticking to them? You sticking to them? Are you looking at them? Are you looking at them? This is like the opposite of support. What's happening here? Yeah, you remember those? Threatens you with goal uncompletion. Alright. let's take a look at the ones that I've set for myself pre-hiatus and see how like the current situation kind of changes things. I'm gonna hound you on your goals, but I don't know what goals you set, so I'm gonna hound myself on my own goals and see where we're at. I wanted to do the review stream like back in April, but you know, stuff happened in April, so we're doing it now. Better late than never. Alright, in life, one of my goals, one of my New Year's resolution was to go back to Japanese class, and I would say... Hold on, where's my pen? Where is my... There it is. I would say that one is done. I am registered. I go weekly. I have one Japanese class per week. It's pretty simple. It's not very stressful. It doesn't have too much homework. I am back. I am back in Japanese class. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We're doing it live. I'm gonna shame you for your goal completion live. Art and rigging. Put together a live 2D visual novel portfolio for the live 2026. I have not done that one. I'm gonna be real. I haven't. I've been working on an art project that could go into that portfolio. But I'm not sure I want to create a portfolio anymore. Like, I'm not sure I want to do a portfolio anymore. For Alive 2026. I'm definitely not doing the original game. Last time we had a question mark for it because I was unsure. Now I'm certain we're not doing an original game. Not this year. Maybe next year. I still have an idea for an original game that I want to try. I'm just not sure if the payoff is going to be good. As far as the portfolio, I have been rigging. There are 2 projects that I want to do, which could go into that portfolio. So instead of an X, I'm gonna put kind of like a yellow triangle on it. Like it's still possible to do. It's still possible to do, and it does align with my non-monetary goals. So we're just gonna put a triangle next to that one. I should do this on a different layer. Alright, we're doing this one. That one's good. That one's not happening. And then this one is kind of happening. I need to review what I want to do for that one. Alright, streaming. This is where we get. At least 1 stream per week, but an average of 1.5 streams per week. I think if I give myself the forgiveness and leniency of excluding the month of April from that average, I think we can still do this one. That's part of news number 4, the encouraging news I'm not giving up. April, I didn't stream at all. The hiatus kind of kicked my butt. So for an 11-month average instead of a 12-month average, I think I can still do 1.5 streams a week. I think I can still do it. So that one's still okay. 1 short a month. Be funny for an average of 1.5 times a week. Reasonable leniency. I think a good part of goal setting is knowing when to forgive yourself. You don't want to forgive yourself too much, but you also don't want to be too stiff about it. I think there is some room for forgiveness in your goal setting, and I think April was rough enough to warrant that. What the hell? Nice. I know we're not supporting her, but that doesn't warrant this level of shade. I don't remember. That was an interesting guest. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, be funny for an average of 1.5 times a week. I think I can do that. The shorts, I'm gonna have to rethink the shorts. I have no idea what's going on with the shorts. There. I don't know what I want to do with the shorts. I don't know if I want to do the scripted ones. I don't want to know. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't know if I want to do the stream clips. I don't know if I want to. I don't know why that's hard to say. If I want to do the scripted ones. So I'm gonna put a giant question mark here. I'm not sure what I want to do with that one yet. And their streaming goals. Talk to accountant son about taxes. Yes, but at what cost? That happened. That certainly happened. We did talk to someone who knows. Yep. That happened. The goal achieved. Yippee! Bring out the confetti. Yippee! We did it. Goal achieved. Goal achieved. We did talk to the guy. We did talk to the guy. Oh my god, my lawyers are they're amazing. They're gonna try to pull some magic out their ass. God damn it. We did it. Yippee! Get the confetti. We did it. Baby's first controller. I did get my first controller, and I even played with it a little bit. I played Bunny Garden and Bump Simulator with it. Baby got controller. Yippee! Baby's first controller obtained. I have ownership of my very first gaming controller ever. How about them apples? Goal achieved. Goal achieved. More games? Yes. We'll talk about this one in the Discord server. Again, I will allow you to purchase games for me, but I do ask that it is done in a certain way, just for record-keeping purposes. There is also a new question for the lawyers. You single? No, 2 new questions. Do you like bricks? Get her on Dark Souls? What is Dark Souls? Hashtag the gamerest gamer ever. What is Dark Souls? Whoa, she's moving up in the world? Yeah, I'm gonna ask a lawyer to marry me. I wonder if he likes being a dog. Emotes? No, we're not. I don't know what we're gonna do for emotes. Now the thing that complicates emote making is stuff that I've been cooking. Hard game? Ooh. No thank you. No thank you. Emotes, the things that the thing that complicates emotes is, remember when I said I've been cooking? I've been cooking in the past month. I've been doing stuff. I was only depressed for like a week, and then those other 3 weeks I've been doing stuff. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Is emote making is gonna become a little bit more complicated due to something that I've been cooking. Yeah, that's it. That's the announcement. Okay. Minecraft in 2026. We have not done that one. We still need to do Minecraft. Rita says she can't cook yet. She's been in the kitchen. Listen, you don't have to cook to be in the kitchen. I've been doing stuff in the kitchen. It smells good. It's probably gonna taste good too, but it's not cooking. I've been hitting the microwave. Yeah, you leave me and my 6 microwave out of this, okay? And covered. I'm taking singing lessons for a goddamn reason. Okay? Okay. I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that. Is the cover as a goal has the potential to be a real thing. That's it. That's what I'm saying on it. Speak for yourself. I just deleted a mountain. Oopsie poopsie. The old Tucker. Alright, and that's how the goals are kind of looking here is, alright, so I did go back to Japanese class. Yee, gomi, nihongo jouzu desu ne. Art and rigging the portfolio. I think I'm gonna need to like step back and reevaluate what I want to do in terms of that portfolio. Streaming, with the leniency and forgiveness for whatever the hell happened in April, I think I can still keep up with my 1.5 streams a week in June. Actually, it's gonna have to be a 10-month average because of the US trip in May. So April and May excluded. So January, February, March, June, July, August, nado. It's gonna have to be a 10-month average, 1.5 streams a week for 10 months. And with that leniency, I think I can still uphold my original goal of 1.5 streams a week. The shorts, I don't know. I don't know. The problem with short making is I don't watch shorts. So I have no idea how to make shorts. Like, did you know that people scrolling on TikTok and YouTube shorts was a real thing? I thought it was a bit. I didn't realize people actually look at and watch shorts. I thought it was a joke about Gen Z's brain being fried. I didn't realize that people actually pick up their phones, log into TikTok, and then scroll through the damn videos. I don't know a person that does that. I scroll reels and shorts constantly. I don't know a person that does that. Like, people actually just pick up their phones, open up TikTok or YouTube shorts or what was it, Instagram reels or whatever, and they actually just scroll through the I didn't know people actually did that. I thought it was a joke. Alright, I don't watch shorts, so I find it very difficult to make shorts because I don't know what's going on over there. I am a hag. I'm groovy and I'm hip with it, alright? I'm throwing my hip out with it. I don't know what's going on with shorts. I find it very difficult to make them because I find it very difficult to watch them. Watch art shorts. I'm a part of the problem. Send clips. I'm getting hip with it and I'm throwing my hip out with it. That would be a good clip. That would be a good short. Can someone timestamp that one? I've never swiped up to watch another one on that baffles me. Yeah, people will actually scroll through stuff. Will scroll through short videos. Like, did you know that people actually do that? I didn't. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a meme. I didn't know people actually did that. So, I don't know. Making shorts is difficult for me because watching shorts is difficult for me. I don't enjoy watching shorts, so it's like I don't know how to make something I don't even enjoy looking at. I know that, like, in order to be, like, a successful or whatever VTuber, you need to make short-form content. Ugh, I said the thing. But it's so difficult. It's so difficult to take an interest into something that you just, like, genuinely just don't like. Rita, we are old. We don't get this hip new age stuff. Yeah, none of you guys even watch the shorts. If I want a younger audience, I'm gonna need to get hip with it and throw my hip out with it. Like, I want to watch the video I clicked on and I want to move on. Yeah! Like, that's kind of how Vine was. It's like, I just want to watch this one funny video, do this one funny thing in 30 seconds, and then I want to go back to my other website and do whatever I was doing there. Like, scrolling through an absolute compilation of short video. And the thing is, like, people know that they're not putting out good stuff. They're putting out stuff for the sake of putting out stuff. So it's genuinely, the waters are getting muddied with stuff that's, like, not even interesting. So it's like, I know I should, as a good little VTuber, I should be making shorts, but I just hate them. I don't want to. Maybe one per month instead of one per week like I have been doing. It's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing, right? I don't know. The giant question mark. Orange question marks. We talked to accountants on. I got my first controller. I like it. I got a little stand for it and everything. I put my Kuromi controller on a nice little cell phone stand. It looks so pretty and professional on my setup. I'm so happy I got my little controller. I'm a real gamer now, even though I just pressed the A button to play visual novels with it. It's fast food tier content, basically. Oh, the problem with that, fast food actually tastes good. This, the doesn't even taste good. Like, it doesn't even, like, feel good to watch. It's like you're just watching it to, like, avoid thinking. I got the straw for my drink. Yeah, have you used it for any game other than VNs? I used it for Bum Simulator. That's what I was, like, learning hand-eye coordination with the controller. That was with Bum Simulator. Bunny Garden was a visual novel, yeah, sure, whatever. But, like, for Bum Simulator, I actually had to, like, move the little buttons around to make, you know, my bum move around and, you know, piss on people. That was great. That was fun. We're finishing Bum Simulator at some point. I love that game. I love that game. Watching shorts to avoid thinking? I thought that's what the isekai was for. Maybe. You drew the right with the thumbs. No, I drew the rat with the drawing tablet, my XP pen. Because I had my OBS and all of my streaming stuff on my main monitor, but I had the game on my drawing tablet, so I was able to use both mouse and keyboard and controller. So I drew the rat with the pen tablet, and then I played the rest of the game with the controller. I did not use the keyboard. Yeah, I did not use the keyboard. But I'm very happy with my controller. I look like a real gamer girl. Yippee! I have my Kuromi little controller on my cell phone stand. It looks so professional and neat, and it's nice. Anyway, I got my controller. We gotta do Minecraft. I gotta get Minecraft. I bought a lot of games on Steam that I do want to get through. So there's a lot of streaming content. Ugh. That I do want to do. So I don't think I'm gonna be in the market for any new games. By the way, I did buy Bunny Garden 2. There's gonna be so much cool furniture in that game, I can just tell. Did you know that there are women in there? I didn't know that there's women in that game. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Bunny Garden 2 so I can oogle at all of the fancy new upgraded furniture, yes. And the UI. Have you finished the first one? I think the people that are in the Discord server saw me play Bunny Garden for like 16 hours or whatever. I did 𝕮𝖆𝖙 and Rin's route. I finished those. I'm waiting to finish Kana's route with you guys. Because we have one more thing to do on stream with you with Kana's route. And then I'm probably just going to play the harem ending on my own later. And then we're going to do Bunny Garden 2. Yeah, lots of curtains, I'm sure. Ooh, I do like curtains. Don't let him into your Minecraft server. He always makes a structure called the phallus of malice in every open world building. Thanks for the warning. Thanks for the warning. I mean, I'm probably not gonna play with Minecraft with friends when I first open it up, just so I can be like, oh, this is what sand is. Oh, this is how I press this button to perform this action kind of thing. Hey, I'm just fucking sitting here. Where did that come from? So Minecraft. I will play Minecraft for the first time in 2026 this year. I will actually craft a mine at some point this year. We're still early in the year. We can still do this. And then the cover... I don't know, like, the thing about the cover is I want to do it just for the sake of doing it, and I am having fun with my singing lessons. Unfortunately, the singing lessons and the cover making are two different skills, kind of, sort of, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of on my own for the cover. If I do end up doing a cover, I think the thing I'm gonna be most proud of is not my singing, but the art. I want to make like a fully animated fancy cover. So the visuals of the cover are just there to make sure that you can tolerate the audio. I don't care about singing well for my cover. I just want to animate my cover so it'll look good. I remember Valheim, where the material limits stopped from building tall, so we ended up with the chode abode. Oh, you guys are insane. Alright. As far as new goals go, I did want to do one more thing. I wanted to set new goals. Maybe potentially together, and maybe saying this out loud will kind of help me think about it. Oh, whoops. Will kind of help me think about it. So I did want to set new goals for art, you know, given the situation. Rigging. Whoop. And streaming, I guess. That's terrible as it's staying. All right. And kind of see what's going on here. Like, where do we go from here? Like, given the shitty situation that we're in, where do we go from here? Just stop building vertical all the time. Make a flaccid mouse in one in a while. Yeah. So I don't know. This is hard. Like, there have been times where I thought that straight up getting banned or terminated would have been better than whatever this is. Like the situation for streaming wise, at least, does not get worse than this. Because, like, at least if I got terminated or banned, I would have had, like, closure to my story. This is just this, like, ethereal state of limbo. I'm not sure how to get out of it. Yeah, at least it would have been my fault. At least I would have gotten closure to my story and my journey. If I got terminated or banned, at least there would have been, like, a clean end to stuff. With this little financial situation, it's just kind of like, you're in limbo. You're not getting out of limbo for a long time. Good luck. So, like, I am a very goal-oriented person. I like to strive for things. So I do want to come up with some goals that we can work towards, just for motivation's sake. Believe in yourself, you can still get banned. You're right. Alright, so I did want to start with, like, by listing some... I guess I can do art and rigging under one kind of category here. Like, like, excluding my situation, like, not thinking about me. Like, hey guys, I know I'm, like, right in front of your faces, but, like, do me a solid and don't think about me. Not thinking about me, what are some common goals that artists and riggers and streamers have? Like, what are some common goals? For example, for art and rigging would be, like, make a living. Off the art. Or I'm just gonna call it the craft. Right? What are Warcraft? Yeah, sure, that can be a goal. Like, what are some common goals that artists and riggers have and streamers have? I'm on Square Select, okay. I recently transferred to my Wacom remote instead of my XP Pen buttons because this little scrolly wheel broke again. That is, like, my one complaint about XP Pen, is that the buttons that they include don't work. So now I'm back on my Wacom remote. And I have to get reused to where all of my fingering positions is. I have to get, like, reused to all of that. So that's one thing that most people would do. 6-month lost gesture drawing regimen. Yeah. Get art published somewhere. Ooh, that's a good one. Get published. That's a good one. I guess one for streaming is merch. and cons, appeared at a con appearance. I want some big long terms. I want some big long term goals. What are some other common goals for arters? The farter arters, the artists, riggers, and streamers. What are some big that other artists and streamers do? Like what are some of their long term goals? I guess for streaming is like Twitch partnered. And then I guess monetized YouTube and Kick as well. Monetization. I'm gonna just subcategorize that. YouTube. Whatever program Kick's got going on. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe die tragically so their art is worth more. I have bricks for that one. That is a very achievable goal. It's just a matter of deciding when I want to achieve it. I got my bricks ready for that one. That one's fine. I guess for riggers it would be like work on a famous, VTuber person, right? Like become the mama or the papa of someone famous, or for a company, right? We're gonna put in parentheses company. All right, that would be one goal for a rigger. That'd be one goal for a rigger. Or games, get their art in games, and I guess streaming would be voices in games. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually like voiced visual novels. I don't think they should have voice acting. Unpopular opinion. I'm about to get thrown off a cliff for that one. I don't think it should happen. Maybe just corpo art in general. Yeah. So like I guess these two can be categorized into like pro gig. I guess these two can be categorized together as like a pro gig. You could rig an election. Is that an art in rigging or streaming? Is that an art in rigging or is that a streaming goal? Merch would be cool. I'm gonna put like covers under streaming again. I think that is a goal to strive for. You corporate chill break. Nice. Threshold. What's another kind of long-term goal that artists, riggers, or streamers have? I'm trying to think. Long-term goal. Doesn't have to be me specifically. I'm just thinking in general. What are some things that people strive for? Rig elections as in like the Korean election night vids. We can put that into streaming. That would be more streaming than art or rigging would be. Yeah. It's a misnomer. The riggers. We can put that more into the streaming category. Let's see, what else? What else do, like... What other goals do streamers, artists, and riggers have? Like, what do you strive for? Because, I guess followers in CCV, even though you have, like, less control over those, followers, I guess that can go into, like, actually both categories. I'm gonna put that under streaming, because I think it's more appropriate for, so, X followers, or X amount of CCV. Like, I want to reach 100 CCV, or I want to have 10,000 followers, or whatever, right? So I'd say that's more for the streaming goal. Have X amount of followers, have X amount of CCV. What are some other goals? Brain farty. What are some other goals that streamers would have? Anyway, do I just straight up Google this? Can I just like Google, hey, what are some common streamer goals, common art goals? Common streamer goals, common art goals. All right, common art goals. Consistency, technical skill, developing sustainable creative practices, master the fundamentals. It's mostly portfolio creation. It's just get good. Get good. Yeah. We can put that down, sure. Get good. Get good, scrub. Alright. Anything else that artists and or riggers would have as a goal? Like, in the future, I would love to be able to... common life 2D goals. Maximizing artistic expression. I hate the stupid AI overview thing. And the thing is, the next thing it gives me is videos instead of a link to an actual thing. Mini goals, import PSD successfully. I guess it's all like mostly technical skill. That would fall under get good. Alright, back to streaming. I think streamers have more definable goals, if that makes sense. More lexicon-y goals. Oh, you guys never had background music the entire time. Alright, now hold on. Here you go. We've been absolutely bapping it out in silence this entire time. Alright, what are some other common streamer goals? Not necessarily my goals, but just common streamer goals. Common streamer goals. Please get this AI crap out of my face. Building a sustainable community. Oh, there's that word again. Increasing discoverability and monetizing content. Reach status, consistent growth, goals. Subscriber count, sub goals, and bits. No, thank you. Increased audience interaction. More active chat. Ooh, okay. Consistent schedule. A lot of artist streamer goals are income based, I'm realizing. They sure are! I think this chat needs to be the opposite of more active. I think you guys need to take a chill pill occasionally. But that would be boring. I don't want to give you guys any chill pills. I don't want to give you guys any chill pills. Like, that would be boring. I like watching you guys. I like reading what you guys have to say. Most of the time. Most of the time. Improved visual quality, networking, full-time, building a community. Oh, hate that word. Hate that word. Consistency, I guess that's a pretty consistency. Okay. Boopy run. Yeah, I'm out on emos. I can only waddle away duckily. Alright. Any other goals that other people might have that you guys can think of? Not necessarily ones that I get, but just like general goals. I'll herd her off, Boopy. Putin, you don't have that. You don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. I might just let you waddle off for free because of how funny the waddle is. You can waddle. Distraction break. Go. Ooh, break. Ah. Alright. Anything else? Do you have a project you want to do art-wise that's not a project or a stream, like a passion project? That's a good one. That's a good one. A lot of artists and riggers do have passion projects. That's a good one. That's a good one. Thanks, Salmon. That's a good one. Anything else? I'm drawing a blank. I think I'm tapped out. Oh, for streaming, they wanted to do like subathons. Subathons / events. Subathons or events. Like, I want to do this, I want to host this. So I guess passion projects can also go into, like, events here. Anything else? Unsubathon. Hold on. You're cooking. You're cooking here. Can I do an unsubathon? We do a follow-thon. I'd like to get some followers. We're gonna do a follow-thon, not a subathon. Unsubathon. Ooh. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna write that down. I don't know what exactly that would be, but that sounds fun. Nice one, Boopy. Alright, I wrote that down. Alright, anything else? I think that's it. Like, what other goals do streamers, artists, and riggers have? Like, what else do you do in these fields? If we get the sub count below 5, we get a pizza party. Yeah! Ooh. Actually, that would be really, really fun. Hold on, what's my current stat points here right now? I know it's like VTuber taboo to talk about the numbers or whatever, but I'm a math and stats major, alright? I like my damn numbers, okay? I like my damn numbers. Math is cool. Alright, I have... What are my stats right now? Analytics? Is it in analytics? I currently have 6 active subscriptions. If we can... Okay, tell you what. If we can go down to 0 active subscriptions, there might be a reward. Pizza parties... We can get something cooler than a pizza party. If we can go down to 0 active subscriptions during any month, we might get a reward. I don't know. That would be cool. A reward for unsubbing. I genuinely think that I am the only VTuber in the position to do something like that. I genuinely think I'm the only one who could pull something like that off. Where you get rewarded for unsubbing to me. Like, think about it. I can genuinely... Like, who else could possibly do something like this? I'm thinking about it. I wrote it down. I'm circling it, and I'm putting stars next to it. Now, you're cooking. You're cooking here. Okay. Potentially any other goals that artists, riggers, or streamers might have. So we have a make a living off the craft, get a pro gigged, whether it be published or be like do something for the company or something famous. Get good, increase your skills, right? And do a passion project. And then for streaming, doing merch, appearing at a con, achieving Twitch partner monetization, YouTube kick, all of those tiered things that the various websites let you do. Do a cover, get X amount of followers, get X amount of CCV, stay consistent, do a subathon and or event. This will be your claim to fame, and when the trolls come and hit you with 50 subs, yeah. This will be my niche. I will be the do not give me money. I will be the do not give me money VTuber. Hold on, can I get a new Oshi mark here? Where are emotes? And money. New Oshi mark. No, I want an actual like normal emote, not like a Twitch emote. How do I get like a normal emote? Yeah, there you go. Putin's got it. That's my new Oshi mark right there. There you go. That's my new Oshi mark right there. No money. It's just the YouTube demonetization symbol. That's the Bibinos. Alright. Sure. Bubanos. Yeah, no money. I am the VTuber that actually wants less money. Like, if I really wanted to blow through money, I'd just go into game deving. Baby, no money. Nah, that just still says Bibanos. That I refuse to read it anywhere else. It is Bibanos. It's Bibanos. Bubba. You've heard of Bubba Gump. Now get ready for Bibanos. Alright. You've heard of Bubba Gump. Now get ready for. Alright, so I think we got all of the normal, typical goals out. Unless you guys have any other ideas, what are some other streaming or artist rigging goals that people might have? Now, let's talk about stuff that I can actually do and stuff that I can't do. So, make a living off the craft. I'm just gonna cross that off. Like, no, we are not in a position to do that. Get published, work on a famous VTuber company, get a pro gig. I'm also gonna go with no, because a pro gig means getting money for your work, which I can't do. New VTuber outfit? Ooh. Hold on, now hold on. Yeah, you're cooking. Become part of VTuber drama? Ooh, okay, new model outfit. Get cancelled. Okay, I can vibe with that. I would like to get cancelled. That sounds fun. I would like to get cancelled. Where do I get cancelled? I am so unproblematic. I will never get cancelled. That's gonna be such a hard goal to achieve. Because I don't think you've ever had more than one outfit per model. It's always been the same outfit. I don't like the idea of having multiple outfits per model. I just think, like, if there's a design with an outfit, like, that is the representative design. If I get a new outfit, I want it to come on a brand new model. Business suit. Ooh. That would be fun. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan when VTubers have more than one outfit for the same identity. Like, if that's the design, like, that is the official character design. Unless they're doing, like, a very special because, like, you know how in animes, characters will get, like, a new fit for season 2? That's cool. But I don't like it when models just switch between outfits in the same stream. I don't like it when they do that. It's like, you're the model, you're doing this one thing with this one design, just keep it. Learn Blender, then make a 3D. I'm not learning Blender. Screw that. If I'm getting a 3D model, I'm hiring someone. Just make me a Vroid. Like, there's not that much worse than a custom Blender model anyway. I don't even have 3D tracking gear. Why would I get a 3D model? I don't even have 3D tracking gear. Potentially. Learn the new art program? God, please, no. I'm already spread thin like butter. I don't mind the idea that it's your model putting on an outfit over the top of original, like the model wearing a car. It's like, if it's a jacket, that's cool. Like, if you're just taking a jacket on and off, that's fine. But, like, if you're wearing, like, a summer outfit because you are a sun, warm water themed VTuber, and then in the middle of stream you just change to like a ski suit, I don't like that. Like, if you are gonna be the sun VTuber, just be the coolly dressed sun VTuber or whatever. And then your 2.0 can be its separate thing with a separate outfit. But I don't like it when it's like a sun VTuber and they have like an entire closet that they change between. I'm like, no, if you have a design, just pick the one design and stick with it. Did I have first-person shooter? I'll try one. I'll die in one immediately. I don't know. That's not really a long-term goal. That's more of a short-term goal. I'm looking for a big long-term. Get good. I think we can do get good. Oh, I meant green. I think we can do get good. There's always improvement for your skills. A passion project. I have 2 that I would like to work on. Not big ones. I've learned to press off the gas pedal when it comes to really big passion projects. I'm not making no damn comic. I'm not... Maybe an original game, but, like, only a short one. I'm not doing anything like House of Fate and Morgana length. That would be insane. Do you see, like, the credits and how many people are credited? I'm not doing that on a one-woman show. It's not happening. Learn to quell your scope creep. Okay, we can probably do the get good in the passion project. So that's still reachable. Alright, let's go move over to the streaming side. Merch. Can't do merch. Like, ever, legally. Can't do merch. Like, when Oya did her merch, I was so excited. I still have some of it. I'm like, I would love to do some VTuber merch with, like, you know, my face on it. That would be amazing. Oya seemed like she had so much fun with it. It turned out so good. The sales went really well. I refer to the Oshima. Yeah. Gently taps the sign. What was it? The bag. Gently taps my new Oshi marks. I, in my position, cannot do merch. Con appearances? I don't know how con appearances work. Do they pay you to show up? Do you pay them for, like, a booth? I think you pay them for, like, a booth. Con appearances? I have no idea how cons work. Frankly, I have never even been to a con with a VTuber theme in it. I've been to a con with a VTuber booth at it. That's about it. Cash is untraceable. Cash. We can do cash. So I'm gonna put a giant question mark next to, like, a con appearance. One, I'm definitely not big enough to do one anywhere in the near future, but it could be a long-term goal to work towards. The problem is there's not a lot of Japanese cons that will host English VTubers. And it would be weird if I just spoke Japanese for that one con and then went back to speaking English on stream. That would be weird. Twitch partner. Like, yeah, I could try to get it, but it would be kind of pointless to get it. But I guess by the Twitch partner marks would be on the follower and the CCV thing. We could still work towards that one. Same with the monetization on the YouTube and the Kick. That would be follower and CCV count. The actual monetization part is not an appealing goal right now. For gestures vaguely at everything reasons, I do not want to strive for it. Doing your cover? Yeah, we can absolutely do a cover. That would be a fun goal to do. X amount of followers and X amount of CCV. Those goals are still applicable to me, like just growth in general. Not monetary growth, but viewership growth. Get more followers, get more CCV. Like, it sucks that I can't measure money as a way of success, because, like, I do like the stats. I do like the way of measuring, hey, I am getting better at this. Consistency, that is still available to me as a goal. That is still available to me as a goal. Oh, have I been drawing wrong layer? Alright, well, I can just stay that way then. Okay. I can still do the 1.5 average over the course of 10-month thing. I can still do that. Subathons, I can't do subathons, but I can do, like, an event or special streams. That is still an available goal to me. Like, we can probably do another visual novel stream. We can probably do, like, a game show stream. We can probably do more hand cams. I do think I would need more followers in CCV to do, like, chat and viewer events. Like, doing a contest or something like that. I do think I would need to rack up more viewership in order to be able to pull off an event like that. Pizza party is still on the table. We can still have an unsubathon. That will be the event. That will be the event that we strive for, is the unsubathon. If we can get down to 0 active subs, we'll have a pizza party. Ganging up on Faded and Bundy is probably going to be your biggest obstacle, but hey, I'm not the one doing it. I'm just the one handing out the pizza, okay? New model outfit, that is very much on my table still. I can do my own model, I can do my own outfit, I can do my own rebrand if I wanted. Get cancelled. I would love to get cancelled. I would love to get cancelled. I don't... If you were to cancel me for something, what would you cancel me for? I am so unproblematic. I am an absolute saint. Cancel me. What would you cancel me over? And then 3D. I don't know if I even want the tracking for 3D. It's like not only do I need the model, I'd also need the tracking software for the model, and I'm like, what would I do with it once I get it? Because I'll just be rolling around in my house, and that'll be it. We may have to hurt them. Good luck. Google Doc incoming. My experience with 𝕮𝖍𝖙 𝕬𝖚. Yeah, what did I do? What did I do? What can I get cancelled for? What can I get cancelled for? So, like, there's a lot of green. There's not too many avenues that have been completely closed off to me. Where there's still stuff that we can work towards. The problem is, here's the problem. Here's the kind of the catch-22. I don't want to use any non-VTuber money for VTuber activities. But VTuber activities are expensive. So it's not like I can earn money from VTubing and reinvest that back into VTubing. If I want to invest money into VTubing, it would have to come from my normal daytime job. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend my normal ass money on my weeb ass shit. So it's like, if I do want a new model and a new outfit, I will probably want to, like, buy a background, buy widgets, buy overlays. The 3D is gonna cost a lot of money, but, like, where's that money gonna come from? Because I'm not allowed to get any. Have you considered crime? You might be onto something there. Maybe chotto bit of crime. Maybe just a little bit. I'd probably cancel you over public accusing my grandma of being a whore. It's not illegal, but it's not really cool. They're like, oh yeah. Hey, okay, listen. I didn't say being a whore was a bad thing. I didn't accuse her of being a whore. I congratulated her on it. There's a difference. Yell at people for giving you money, the script writes itself. I was like, oh my god, she was so ungrateful when I tried to give her 3,000 subs. She yelled at me for trying to deport her. What is this? Why am I getting a note? Oh. Interesting. How Shiro! Welcome and good to see you. How are you? Shiro! We'll clip it and send it to livestream fail. Yeah. But like, how dare I tried to give her money and all she did was yell and blow up at me and block me after I tried to get her deported. That's the problem. Hello, welcome and good to see you. How are you? How are you? I'm just kind of going over like my peculiar situation financially and like what kind of goals we can still do. There's a lot of announcements earlier. Damn, this entire stream has just been news. Alright. So, like, the red stuff has been closed off to me as potential earnings. We don't need the emojis. anymore, I guess. Has been closed out. The yellow side, I have no idea about what cons even, like, need to happen. I see, oh boy, we have to catch up to... Yeah, there's a lot of news, a lot of announcements. I guess I can do a quick little summary before I sign off for today. Alright. You can just pull out the model's nude-based one stream and get banned from the same... Yeah, and then, like, my streaming career would completely be over. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, I was about to end, so I guess, like, a little summary of everything that we did today, will be an appropriate way to wrap up for the day. Alright, so I had good news, I had bad news, I had terrible news, and I had encouraging news. And then I had a couple of announcements, and then we took a look at my goals again. So the good news is that I am coming back to streaming starting on Monday. We're just gonna have a week full of 6 streams. I think I'm taking a break on Thursday. We're gonna have just like a week full of streams for the Otome Festival, which I am participating in. The schedule and the games that I will be playing will be out tomorrow. Lots of achievable goals, yeah. The situation isn't quite as dire as I expected. Yeah. Oh, before that, I suppose I should, like, sum up the problem. So basically, I am not allowed to earn the money from the internet. I think that's the simplest way to put things, is I have been denied legal permission to earn the money from internet activities. And that sucks. And I had a little depressive episode about that. But I'm done. I'm back now. So the good news is I'm coming back, and then next week we're just going to be playing a bunch of Otome games. It's going to be awesome. The bad news is that immediately after that... Well, not immediately. There's going to be, like, this, like, weird week of limbo where I'm kind of online but kind of offline. Is that I had a family thing, not really an emergency, but a family thing that requires my presence and attention in the US. So I'm going to have a week of streams... And then I'm gonna need to go on another hiatus to go to the US and take care of some crap. That's the bad news. So I will be consistently back in June. So I'm back, but not really. But I will be consistently back in June. Excuse me. I'm not used to talking for this long. It's been a while. My throat needs to warm up. The absolute shite news, the absolute terrible news is that my situation and the not being able to earn an income from internet activities doesn't seem like it has a solution, and it's a problem that is going to be with us for a long time. So I can't take commissions, I can't take on gifts. I'm gonna be sitting with this problem. We're gonna be sitting with this problem for a long time. That's ridiculous. Who am I to stand up to the Japanese government? The Japanese government's the big guy told me no income for you from internet stuff. And I just kind of have to listen if I don't want to get deported, so... we're gonna be sitting with this one for a long time. Until something happens. Chat is trying to find me a Japanese husband so I can get a spousal visa. So I guess chat is going to try to get me to get married. Chat is gonna try to find me a husband. I don't know who they're gonna find or where they're gonna find him, but chat is gonna try to marry me off for a spousal visa. So that's terrible. The encouraging news is I'm a goddamn girl boss and I'm not giving up. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna continue to stream, I'm gonna continue to make art. I don't know how, things will have to change a little bit, but I'm not giving up. I'm not going anywhere. You guys are stuck with me. But because of that, things will have to change, like some new rules. Heck yeah, you are. Thank you, Shiro. There are some new rules, mostly Twitch rules. If you're on YouTube, you don't really have to know what they are. It's mostly Twitch rules about subs. So you are allowed to sub for yourself. You are allowed to sub for your homie, but you are not allowed to gift sub to randos. That is a hard Twitch rule that I'm putting into place, and I will be on your butts for that one. Seriously. Together forever. Yes, Rita, before you go, every time I look at your hair, I think about an uncooked ramen puck, and I don't know why. It's a bit you've done in the past. It's bothering me. It's gonna be meh. It's gonna be meh. That is a long meta Tumblr joke, Boopy. That is a long meta Tumblr joke. There will be a way to buy Steam games, so no throne gifts, but I can do game gifts, but they have to be done in a certain way. And if you want to buy me Steam games, we'll talk about it in the Discord later, most likely tomorrow. So please join the Discord if you wanna look at that one. I will be starting new, maybe, potentially, I don't know, I'm still kind of like up in the air with this one, but like in June, I will probably be starting to create new accounts to separate my VTubing and my art. I just think it's the strategic move to do here. I think in June, when I come back from my US trip, I'm gonna have my VTubing accounts and my art and fandom accounts. It keeps things organized, but also I've noticed that my audiences for those two are pretty separate. Like there's few overlap in those. And I think like in the VTubing accounts I can be more silly and stupid and garner an audience who wants to see that. And in my art accounts, I can keep my media tab nice and clean and organized and professional. And also just, you know, fan the hell out, fandom about other people. And then on my VTuber account, I will be a fan of myself. And then it just separates people who don't really overlap in those two circles. Yeah, so it is an organization thing. So that's probably gonna start thinking in June. So degen Rita is gonna be for streaming, and Irasto Rita is gonna be for art. That's the plan. So she's gonna use VTuber account to bring herself down to our level? Exactly. I gotta meet my chat at eye level, all the way down there. It's gonna be a long way down. So that's the haps. Let's see, what else did I need to mention? We have some new goals. We'll talk about those. We'll talk about those another day. They're not like solid. So I will kind of need to like reorganize and rearrange what my goals with streaming are, what my goals with art are, and what do I want to do with that. Let's see, what else? What else? I think that's it. So yeah, I'm coming back to streaming next week. We're gonna have a week full of Otome celebration, Otome games, a bunch of them. And then I'm fucking off to the US for a little bit, so another shorter hiatus. And then when I come back from that in June, with a little bit of restructure, I will be coming back to streaming, despite the ongoing financial and legal issue that is with us. So I think that's the rundown. Thank you for the laughs and the tears. You're welcome for the tears. I'm not sure where you got the laughter from. That was self-created. Thank you, Boopy. Oh, a little to the left. Oh, come on, one more. A little to the left. I got a good scratch in there. Are you good down there? You good? Alright, I think that's it. And the care package. Thank you! Alright, well, we don't have anything to save but stretch. Oh, that was a good stretch. And sips of water. Everybody hydrate your cry rate. I don't have the heart to throw a brick at you this stream. Thank you? Question mark? Jeez, okay. Ow, ow, ow! Somebody else does, though. The goals, save the goals. Save the goal. I did save the goals. Thank you. Thank you, Poutine. I did save the goals. You lie. See, you guys are like the most unconventional chat I have ever seen. Most people are like, no, stay single so I can have my delusion of dating you someday. And meanwhile, here you guys are be like, we gotta get this woman a Japanese husband stat. Let's go, people. Let's go. Most chats are nice to their streamers sometimes. Here you guys are. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it as far as announcements go. I think... Damn it, I forgot to program my hotkeys for... Alright, I'm gonna shill myself. Alright, if I remember my hotkeys. Twitch! Alright, here are your hotkeys. Don't forget to follow me on X. I am gonna split those accounts in June soon. Blue Sky is a thing that exists. Yes. Check me out on YouTube and TikTok, and shorts go up there sometimes, I guess, maybe. Potentially. Potentially shorts go up to those websites. And the Discord server. Don't forget the Discord server. That's the one. That's the one that I want to put into YouTube as well. If you want to make fun of me even when I am offline, or if you want to just, like, get into contact with me, you can join the Discord server. We talk about a lot of random crap in there, and I will be talking about how to gift games in there soon, maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna write that one down. How game gifting buffoonery is gonna work. Thank you. Yes, join the degen party there, and then I'm also gonna throw it up on Kick anyway as well. There you go. There you go. Yes, don't forget to join the Discord, and then I suppose the Twitter account would also be useful. Everything else, it's just gonna go under restructure and rebranding and repurposing, given the situation that I'm in. Okay. Okay. Any questions? There's a lot of news that happened today. Any questions? Yeah. So I'm back. Yippee! I'm back with the ciggies, but I forgot the milk. So in a week, I'm gonna go back out and go get the milk. Enjoy your ciggies while I'm out. And then in June... Thank you. Thank you, Moku. And then in June, we will be back to our regularly scheduled shenanigery. So yeah, I do have like a family thing I gotta take care of late May. That's it. I think those are all the announcements, all of the goal setting, and then be here next week. Be here next week. We're gonna play a bunch of Otome games. The schedule will go out tomorrow. I will put the schedule out everywhere. I will be tagging the game devs. Shenanigery! Ow! Yep, that is shenanigery. We definitely got the shenanigery. Ouch. The brick shenanigery. I was saying... Bruh. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Frieza? I do have the purple going on, don't I? And I am extremely white. Damn, I really do have the Frieza form. The brain isn't wrinkled at all? No, it's not the brain! That's not the brain. I don't know why the sound didn't go off. Here, let me give you that one back. So join me. So the schedule for all of the... It did? Oh, well, 3 points, I guess. That's not the brain, that's the brain... Yeah, that's the, brain tower. It holds all of the memory in it. That's just the tower. That's just the cranium tower. Kinky. Ooh, a little to the left, a little to the left. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's it. That was a good scratching. Thank you. That was a good. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, hit the spot. Yeah. Alright, so I'll see announcement tomorrow. 2 announcements. The schedule for the 𝕮𝖍𝖙 and how to buy games. And then I will see you guys on stream on Monday for a game that I haven't chosen yet. I gotta go do that. Alright. Can't do it. Alright, so to the red side people and the green side people, kisses on all of your foreheads. Mwah. Was it good for you too? Mwah. I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining on all of the updates and everything that's been going on with it. It's a shit show. It's a lot. I don't know if I've noticed, but there's a lot going on in my life right now. I will formally be back in June.